Ahem. Yes, the mic is good. We're good. We're Gucci good. Ooh, we're very good. Live with more. Hi, Doc. Happy Thursday. Hi, Mr. Toad the Gamer. Happy Thursday. Starting a little earlier, making up a portion of Monday since I skipped Monday. Had to watch my Steelers win on Monday night yet again. Yeah, buddy. I'm putting the link on the Discord here. I'm doing great. I hope you guys are doing great. I took today off work and Holmes still bugged me. It's not his fault. I didn't bother to set like an away thing or anything. So, not a big deal. All right, we got the dome fossil last time. Very good. Then we left Mount Moon on the correct side. And then what did we do? We arrived in Cerulean City. And then we fucking fought our rival and won, but at what cost? Well, it cost us Spiro. What was the Spiro's name again? I don't even remember. The Fear. Spiro the Fear. The Fear, the Spiro. Never made it to Firo. It really never made it to Fear status, unfortunately. Yeah. That's so sad. Well... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Big Raiden! 89 freaking months. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you, buddy. so many of my face emotes on that resub message. Thanks, buddy. I'm gonna go ahead and just put Spiro in the box, and we're just gonna run with Zubat for now. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. Thanks for that, Brayden. It's really funny. I gotta fix my sound alerts. It does too. It does too, and they're different, which is great. But yeah, we don't need to. Oh shit! You guys, we're close to Christmas now. It's literally in a week, isn't it? Yeah. A week from today. That's scary, guys. Anybody got Christmas plans? Anything going on for Christmas? Crimbus? For me, no plans. I was just gonna hang out with friends. Just vibe. Which is cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's see. I gotta figure out... We're gonna try and catch an Abra here. Hey Byron, not in the post game already. It's just the goal is to Nuzlocke into the post game. Hey buddy. Byron! Big Byron, dude, I've been meaning to talk to you. I'm kind of back on Fall Guys. I'm kind of back. Have you played Fall Guys recently? Should we play some Fall Guys? been a while since we fell, guys. I've been having fun with it. I'm still pretty good. I win a few times a day. Some of the new levels are pretty good. Some of them are not very good, but that's how it always was, you know. You've not played Fall Guys since Epic? Yeah. Well, yeah, that was part of it too, right? Was like, I don't want to, because they went free to play, which can be good and can be bad. Now, a lot of the stuff in the game you have to spend money to acquire, when in the past it was just, you just had to be good enough to have the crowns, to buy it with your crowns. And now, it doesn't work like that. You just spend real money. So, yeah. I think it's still fun. Overall, it's still the same. It's just, a lot of the cosmetics are locked behind spending real cash. You don't really need to, like, most of them are just collaborations with Disney anyway. So unless you really love Wreck-It Ralph, you know, you're not really missing out on much. What got me back into it? I don't know. I was just looking at it on my Switch, and I loaded it up, like, I wonder what's going on with Fall Guys. And, yeah, it's pretty much as I remember it. In fact, it's a little bit better because there's more, like, modes. More like, queues. There's also a rank mode. So, yeah. Did you clip the LSTPOG, 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 LSTPOG? Thanks, Brayden. LSTPOG, 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 LSTPOG. Yeah. Let's see. We're gonna need to buy some stuff, aren't we? If we're gonna venture up onto Nugget Bridge. Nugget Bridge, by the way, one of my favorite trainer gauntlets in any game. On my tombstone, it will say, I did my best, I have no regrets. You know? The first Wreck-It Ralph was good. It was good. The second one, I don't even remember. I know I watched it. I don't know what happened. It wasn't as good, I guess. We could take it. Hey, Brayden, with the streak. LSTPOG, 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 LSTPOG. Thanks, buddy. Doc with the 20 stream streak. Sheesh. Thanks, guys. Oh, I do have a level 12 Pokemon. Actually. We can increase the odds that we encounter an Abra, you guys, using math. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. So Abra can show up at level 8, level 10, or level 12. So I probably want to be level 12 or maybe level 10. Probably level 12 though. Let's see. We'll do the math. See, if we're at level... Okay, usually the odds of Abra are 15%. Hey, Death! If we repel at level 10, the odds of Abra go up to 21.5. Let's see if we're level 12. You've got flu? That sucks, dude. Me and Chelsea have been dealing with illness. It's that time of year, so hopefully you get the, yeah, hopefully you get through that as you watch your favorite grown man playing a child's game. Thanks for that. That's true. I mean, you know, that's what I'm about, you know. Look, never let anyone, you know, you gotta be what you're about. Oh, level 8 actually is the best odds. It's 25%. But the problem is, if I repel with something that doesn't have a sleep move, you know, the Abra can just run away. The Abra could just run away. I think we just do the regular odds because I really want to lead with with Ivysaur so I can leap it the Abra and just leap. Hail, Meister! It's the most wonderful time of the year. I do have the powders for Ivy, yeah. Oh, Meister, thanks for the 83 freaking months. Holy crap. The harbor... Oh, are you talking about what's going on in the Northeast there? Yeah. Guys, this is a happy place with happy vibes. And I hope you guys feel comfy and cozy as we hang out together, huh? We're just going to have a good time, and we're going to enjoy everyone's favorite grown man playing a child's game, as Daft put it. Greg Biffle, I don't know who that is, but I'm sorry that you're going through that right now. Let me see. You know what? Maybe I should have taken pairs. Nah, that's fine. Alright, we'll just go raw dog it with this Kanto Route 24. Let's set up the first prediction of the stream, shall we? Let's do that. Do you guys think we'll get an Abra today or not? What'd you miss from last week? We got the... It doesn't matter because we're going to pick Aerodactyl when we bring up a fossil, but we picked Kabuto. We did take the Kabuto. And the rival actually KO'd something. It KO'd the Fear, the Spearow. The rival was getting crazy lucky. It got a burn on Rattata and it crit Ivysaur to the point where Ivysaur almost died. So, yeah, that was tough titties. But we made it out with one death. That damn Charmander, dude. Yeah, the Spearow died. Your Spearow, specifically. We do have the other Spearow, but I don't think I'm going to use it. At least, not unless we super need it. And hopefully we don't super need it. You know? Alright. So here are our odds. We have 20% Weedle, 20% Caterpie, 15% Pidgey.
Squirtle.
Hey, Diamond! Oh, Meister with the gift sub to... Oh, thanks, Meister. Trade for the duck? Yeah, that's partly why. I think I might just trade for Farfetch. But, I mean, Farfetch isn't great either. Spearow is better than Farfetch, I would say. Alright. There goes the duplicate alert. Yeah, thanks, guys. Alright, let's do... we gotta get through Nugget Bridge. That'll take a few minutes. We'll do 15 minutes, guys. You got 15 minutes to predict what will be our Route 24 encounter, okay? And if you get it right, you get to nickname it. Those are the rules. If more than one of you gets it right, it goes to a vote. Those are also the rules. You know the rules. And so do I. You know? There it is. Oh, somebody already dumped on... Oh, Bellsprout. Okay. Meister believes in Bellsprout. You know, usually when I play Kanto, I'm really hoping for either Abra or Grass type. Usually. Except I'm using Bulbasaur right now, so I don't really want another Grass type. It would help us with Misty, though. Having 2 water types, that'd be good backup, right? That'd be pretty good. Whoa, somebody believes in the Abra. Holy crap. I like that. You know what? I'm going to bank on a really shitty encounter. I'll put some channel points in the pot. I'm going to vote on Caterpie. No, Pidgey. The worst encounter would be to just get another Pidgey, right? So I'm going to bank on Pidgey. I'm going to bank on Bird Trainer, Stealer. I'll put 500 channel points on Pidgey. How about that? Sweeten the pot for you guys a little bit. What's the difference between Gen 1 and the GBA remakes? Man, there are actually quite a few differences. I mean, the base story, the base game is all pretty much there. It's just that there's a lot of additions to it, like stuff that was introduced in Ruby Sapphire. A lot of that is in this game, as far as like how the Pokemon data works, how items work. A lot of the items, you know, it's all based off of Gen 3. Yeah, so it's mainly like a lot of just the engine itself is based off of Ruby Sapphire, so there's a lot of improvements based off of that. The game itself is basically the same for like the main story, but then there's a lot of post-game added. Like they added some islands that you can visit, where you can get like gold and silver Pokemon in the islands. They added a trainer tower in the islands. Yeah, we need a Caterpie to add to the bird family. I was thinking about that. I almost voted for Caterpie, actually. And I was like, no, Pidgey would be worse. So I will vote for Pidgey. I'll vote for Pidgey. Time to drop a lot of points. Uh-oh, Big Byron about to go big? Oh, shit. Did you just bank on Pidgey as well? Who's on Team Pidgey with me? Oh, Mr. Toad the Gamer. All right. You know, this happened last time. Whoa, holy crap. Wait a second. 19,000 points on the 1% Kakuna, Byron? Holy shit. Is that all your channel points, Byron? Oh my god. Y'all gotta get in on this, because odds are that unless that 1% hits... Listen, man, we already got the Kakuna. We already got the Kakuna in Viridian Forest. Literally, it was the Kakuna, not the Weedle, but the Kakuna. If we hit the fucking Kakuna again, and Byron takes all these points, I will lose my mind, dog. I'm not even playing, dude. That would be crazy. I'd be upset. Yeah, Byron has like 200k. I love it. Big baller, dude. Yeah, get all the gamblers out. Whoa! And then Metapod? Dath banking the same amount on the Metapod. You guys really want me to just catch cocoons all day, huh? You guys really just want me to catch cocoons that have no purpose for like 3 levels? Oh god. Brayden, you remember when you had 200k? And then you tried? Yeah, the fire types, the Fire Nation attack. The Torchic Nation attacked. Oh my god. Ooh. Okay, Brayden getting on the Abra. Finally we have an Abra believer. Finally we have an Abra. Dath blaming the irresponsible gambling on the illness. Honestly, that's fair. I think that is a factor here. That's amazing. Alright, let's stop just tapping the Metapod with a Zubat. I'll switch up. You were already on Abra? Oh, I didn't notice it then. Hell yeah. And then Elmeister. Whoa, Elmeister pumping up his bet on the Bellsprout over here. Making it 10,000 on Bellsprout. You guys are off to the races today on these bets. I kind of wish... I don't think this is possible, but I would love to make a minimum bet requirement. Like, you have to at least bet, you know, 100 or something. Because, yeah, as it works right now, the minimum is 10, and that's just not enough. All this for an Albert to teleport away? Bro, please. We're going to sleep powder it. We'll hit the 75%, and then we're in there. I mean, I should do the math, actually, of, like, what the odds are to catch. With and without. I could do 100 Diamond says. Yeah. I should be faster, yeah. Ivysaur should be faster. Let me see. Alright, let's say it's an Abra at level 12. With 100%. Okay. If we threw the Pokeball turn 1 with no status and at full health, we'd have a 27% chance to catch it. If we have an Ultra Ball, it's 40% chance to catch it. If it's asleep and it's a Great Ball, it's 78% chance to catch. What about Pokeball and asleep? 62% if it's Pokeball and asleep. Okay, so I think the smart thing is to try and just sleep it, because then we get multiple tries. But if we miss the sleep, like, it's gone at that point, right? Do I have a Great Ball even? Death usually bet 10% of your total on the safe bet. Metapod is pretty safe, because RNG is not my friend. That is for sure. Let me see. Can I get Great Ball? Did I already use my Great Ball? If we could get a Great Ball, that would really increase our odds here. There's one on Route 4. Oh man, did I use it already? Or was it hidden? Great Ball next to a bush near the entrance to Cerulean. Did I... Hold on. We're just going to check for the Great Ball here. I guess I already got it? No, well... Yeah, I don't know. I can't buy them yet, so... Oh, it was a hidden Great Ball. Damn it, dude. There's a hidden item on Route 4 for a Great Ball, and I did not get it. Okay. That would have helped us a lot with Abra. Balls! That would have helped a lot. Oh, well. Let me send out Jolene. Yeah. Actually, no. I said, well, yeah, let's send out some Jolene. I really would like to have Eradicate ASAP. I'm second, now it's serious. Alright, you guys got about 6 minutes left to predict what is our first encounter of the day, Route 24. Big ballin'. Big ballin'. You know what? I'm going to increase my amount of what I'm betting on Pidgey. Because there's some big channel points getting thrown around. And if I bet more than Matt, then I get a bigger share if we get it correct. How many channel points does the MPTV account have? 8,000? Okay. I'm going to spend another... I'm going to make it 2,000 on Pidgey. Yeah. 2,000 channel points for me on Pidgey, plus the 500 for Mr. Toad the Gamer. Then we got 10,000 on Bellsprout, 19k on Metapod and Kakuna. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Watch it be Weedle or Caterpie. Well, I mean, Diamond is definitely going to bet on one of those. I think Diamond is planning on betting on Caterpie. Whoa, nice crit, Bellsprout. So I'm thinking Weedle might be the one bet that doesn't get made. And it's one of the more likely ones. So, I mean, that's the funny thing about you guys. You know, you bet for the funny option, not necessarily the likely option, which I love. It makes it way more interesting this way. Okay. Third trainer here. Sandshrew and Ekans. Sandshrew and Ekans, huh? When do we do this? Here's number 3. I won't be easy. Okay. Nugget Bridge. Guys, if I were canonically in the Poke universe as a kid, I think I would be hanging out on Nugget Bridge. Actually. What do you guys think you would be doing? Like, if you existed in this fantastical world, what would you be up to? I guess is what I'm wondering. Sand attack. Ew. Oh yeah, and I should change Missingno to be Zubat since I do have Zubat. Nice crit, Sandshrew. Jesus. These trainers are not chilling today. Let's use Queen Bee. got... There it is. There's Zubat. Zubat has to be respected. Probably the same shit, says Brayden. Fair. Hey, Jimmy. Rocking the gold attire, baby. You know it. Probably the same stuff. Dath would be, but it'd be Pokemon themed. Like you'd be making Pokemon art. Yeah. The Pokemon art community in the Pokemon world would go crazy. Diamond, you'd be at Seafoam. Like you'd be a swimmer swimming around Seafoam. Can I hit a Fury attack? Yeah. There we go. Wow, it does no damage though. Queen Bee. Hit a crit? I focus energy for a reason? No? Okay. In every possible universe, A Bender is just chilling. Big chilling. You know, there's something beautiful about that, right? I'm going to be in Seafoam Islands with all the ice types. Yeah, that's like the one place to catch ice types in this game. I think they're all in Seafoam. Seal family. Jinx you have to trade. Oh no, there's the ice, what's it called? Icefall Cave? There's that cave on Island 2, I think it is, or Island 4? I think it's Island 4. Where Lorelei lives, and there's Lapras there. And it's like, okay, that's where she got her Lapras, is this cave on the island she comes from. So, yeah. Dude, and I gotta say, there's the remix of the battle song, the trainer battle song in LeafGreen. This is a banger. Like, this is a really good remix. Okay, you guys got like 1 minute or 2 minutes left to gamble on what our next encounter is going to be. We going for Lapras there, Diamond? No, probably not, because we're going to get the gift Lapras. It doesn't top Stadium. Yeah, yeah, I mean, it's hard to compare. Stadium has a much better sound chip and all that they can use. But for chiptune, this is really good. All of the music in Fire Red Leaf Green, I think, is like a really good remix of the originals. I think I even prefer it to Let's Go, but I haven't played... I only got like halfway through Let's Go, so I can't say for sure. You know, I can't be confident about that. Alright, you guys got like 30 seconds left. If you want to get your gambas in. Nidoran family is next. Let's go Queen Bee, actually. I'm not going to bother healing Zubat, I don't think. Oh yeah, and then the GSC remixes on the islands are so good. The Olivine / Violet City remix. I forget which island it is, but damn, dude. I was like, oh my god, this is one of the best songs. The other song I really love is the Mystery Gift song. I should show you guys that. That's gonna be like my like YouTube song for my YouTube videos. I'll end them with Fire Red Leaf Green Mystery Gift song. Is my plan. Did he just peck at me super effectively? Alright, the submissions are in. And yeah, okay, Diamond did go for Caterpie. Respect. Nobody bet on Weedle. Ice Cave is your favorite in GSC. How's that sound? Like, it's like... I think it's that one. That's a really good cave song. I don't usually like the cave songs that much, but that one, if it's the right one, that one slaps. This is actually the first game that had Mystery Gift, if I remember right. I think this is the very first one. Because Ruby Sapphire had some other thing. It was like Mystery Event, but they didn't call it Mystery Gift yet. And it worked a little differently. Oh my god, Beedrill, you suck. Yeah, fucking KO shit. Yeah, Mystery Gift in FRLG is only for, like, event Pokemon, basically. Like, only if you went to Toys R Us or whatever. Or to Journey Across America. That's the only time that shit worked. You're right, though. GSC did have Mystery Gift. You're right. that was also different than like the modern mystery gift. Because that was like you're, yeah, gifting each other directly. This mystery gift was like you're downloading event data or whatever. Yeah. Okay, we got 2 trainers left. The Mankey trainer. The Mankey is scary, dude, because he has a karate chopping Mankey, and if he crits you, it's gonna hurt. I only have 2 Fury attacks left on this guy. Dolbat would be a good switch in. Okay, yeah, I should heal. This Mankey is scary if you're not over-leveled. Mrs. 3-Cock's battery is fucked up. You get the gift, and her game's always... Oh, yeah. So, I think the clock... I think that means the clock isn't working anymore. If her save is still active, like, that's really good, but if I were you guys, I would back up that save ASAP. Like, purchase a battery backup tool and back it up. And then that way you can just change the battery out and then replace the save onto the cartridge. I'm just going to put this link here. You made a backup of it already? Okay. Well, if anyone in chat needs to back up their saves for Game Boy Advance, here's the link for the thing that I use. It's very good, very effective, and very good. Yeah. Battery replacement deletes the save. Yes. So you gotta be cognizant of that for sure. All right, Mankey time, Mankey time. Hey, Cameron, what's up, dog? That's exactly what you have. All right, hell yeah. Yeah, I would back it up because it sounds like it's on the end, at the end of its rope. Still down for Tuesday? Yeah, I don't think I have any plans next week. So, aside from that, yeah, like nothing's come up. So, yeah. Yeah, just whenever you get the deets down or whatever, let me know. Oh, wait, Tuesday. Usually I do hang out with Steven on Tuesdays. Yeah, usually I do. And then, oh, Brayden, your birthday's Tuesday? It is, isn't it? Are you going to be in town then? When are you coming into town, Brayden, actually? Now all this shit is coming up as you ask. You're going to be, your birthday is Monday? Oh, okay. The 22nd. I always forget if you're 22 or 23. I forget, like, I know everyone, like, the people's birthdays that I do know, it's always, like, between 2 different dates. I always have to think about it, like, it's which, 21 or 22? 22 or 23? Yeah. Alright, we're just gonna, her time was way off one day. Yeah, I think the battery was on the fritz then. You won't be in town until Christmas Eve, though? Oh, okay, then. Yeah, that won't be a problem. Yeah, you think about 2 or 3 p.m., Cam? Yeah, I think that's good. I don't know if you plan to hang out all day, but, like, if it's, like, a early afternoon thing, I can for sure... I don't even have to worry about the other thing. I could do that. No problem. Yeah, Brayden, you're just being a dick. To be you're like, whoa, but what about my birthday that I'm not gonna be in town for? You did get me thinking though. I'm like, oh right, yeah, Brayden will be in town, and it is his birthday coming up. Oh shit, like what about that though? Usually you hang until 9 or 10. Okay, I could probably hang for like at least till like 6 or something like that. I don't know. I'll also check to see. Maybe Steven doesn't end up doing anything, or I can just... Yeah. Maybe it's maybe we're like, well, holidays. You know, special holiday events take priority over, like, regularly scheduled weekly events. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where I would land on that. It's like, well, holiday event. Holiday thing. So, yeah. But, oh, and Tuesday, I mean, I guess I will be working. Yeah. Oh, right. Alright, I'll figure it out. You're expected to bring some sort of food? Uh-oh. Alright. I could figure something out. And it shouldn't just be a bunch of bags of chips, right? Because that's my go-to. I'm one of those guys, you know? Like, oh yeah, I brought chips, guys. Like, okay, great. Add them to the stack of chips. Go ahead and put them in the pile. There's a homebrew application for N64. Oh, sure, EverDrive. Yeah. I've always wanted to get an EverDrive, but those are expensive as hell now, I think. It's usually pizza, chips, cookies, and beer. Oh, pizza! Yeah, that'd be fun. All right, here we go, guys. We have to answer this question correctly. This is like a crucial point of the story of Fire Red Leaf Green. Congratulations, you beat our 5 contest trainers. You just earned a fabulous prize. So I get a nugget. And I think there's a glitch oversight where if we lose to this guy over and over, he will give us a nugget each time. So that if you're playing casually, you can just get a bunch of money by losing to this dude. By the way, how would you like to join Team Rocket? Guys, this is our opportunity to get to cosplay here. We're a group of professional criminals specializing in Pokemon. What a way to, like, advertise yourself. Like, just say, yeah, we're criminals. Want to join? And then, apparently my character is answering no for me. Are you sure? Come on, join us. I'm telling you to join. Okay, you need convincing. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. What does it mean to be a professional criminal anyway? Like, you make money being a criminal? Isn't that the whole point of being a criminal? I don't know. Oh, intimidate. I always forget Ekans has intimidate, because it is not intimidating. Alright, we'll leech seed this thing. Well, let me sand attack it first, actually. Yeah, the guy thinks beating up the kid. I think the implication being like, hey, I beat you, now you have to do what I say. Or else. I think is the idea, but either way, it's not gonna work on me. Ekans is the throat goat? What's more That's why it has intimidate? That's crazy. Ekans out here doing the most. Many years ago, you cosplayed as Team Rocket for a con with Mrs. Three Cocks. I'd love to do that. I think that was an idea for Christmas one year. Chelsea and I were thinking about doing Team Rocket. But then, I don't know, we just don't go to actual Halloween parties, so, like, it's irrelevant because we don't actually party for Halloween. Like, maybe we'll hang out with some friends, but that's not, like, a special party or anything like that. And then Zubat after this, alright. Where's the Meowth? Or the Wobbuffet? That's a good question. We would dress up yellow as Meowth and and green as Wobbuffet, I think. Yeah. That'd be good. I mean, I already have the cat. Meowth is already here with us, you know? Mrs. Three Cocks is a wild name. It's accurate, you know? There's Jimmy Three Cocks, he's Mr. Three Cocks. And then you got Mrs. Three Cocks. I thought, I don't know why Mr. started coming out there, but yeah. Weren't Team Rocket straight up Yakuza in the OG Does Death? I don't know if it was like to that extent. Great, good job, Queen Bee. You missed your final Fury attack. That's Mr. Three Cocks to you. Yeah, get him, Mr. Three Cocks. All 3 of them are gonna get him. Alright, we're about to find out what our encounter is. We just have one more trainer after this in the grass. Good job, Jolene. You did something. I can get the encounter before the trainer, yeah. I just want to take care of the trainer first. Because I have to do... You know, I try to beat all the trainers first before I can leave and heal at the Pokemon Center. I might as well do that. With your ability, you'd become a top leader in Team Rocket. Come on, think of the opportunity. Don't let this chance go to waste. I always thought it was interesting that he's not dressed up like Team Rocket. So I don't think he's actually... I don't think this guy's actually part of Team Rocket. I think he's just like a recruiter for Team Rocket. Like, they just pay this guy to find strong trainers and convince them to, you know, join up. Yeah. You're in Mahogany and Silver right now. Have you done all the Olivine and Cyanwood stuff, Jimmy? The Pokemon Mafia. Oh, so yeah, maybe the Yakuza. You did that first? Nice. I always do that first. Well, yeah. Because the red Gyarados is actually really hard to beat if you don't get all the XP from the Olivine and Cyanwood stuff. You know? Alright, Rattata and Ekans for this next trainer. DK. Donkey Kong. DK. I saw your feet from the grass. It's a pun. It's a pun, guys. He's making a pun. That red Gyarados? Oh yeah, that too. It's really annoying to catch. When I was Nuzlocking Gen 2, I was worried about trying to catch it without dying. I think I got pretty lucky, but yeah. Yeah, that's... I think his dialogue after the fight, Mr. Toad the Gamer, addresses it. He was like, haha, I didn't mean your actual feet or whatever. Something like that. Use it? Oh, it's faster. Of course it is. Yeah. Alright, well, Dolbat is gonna do nothing here. Let's just Bulbasaur and Leech Seed. Yeah. Cameron, anyone else I know that is gonna go hang out? Rachel, right? I assume. Cannon, I doubt, right? Based on what you told me not last time, but a while ago. Probably not Shannon. Rachel and Josh. Oh, Josh! Yeah, Josh. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I can ask Josh how his cruise went. Yeah. Cameron and I know somebody who went on a cruise by themselves. Like, invited their wife, got tickets for their wife, and the wife was like, well, actually, no. And he was like, okay, I'm going still, so I'm just gonna go without you. It's not my fault. And yeah, which was the correct thing to do, in my opinion. Like, why should I not get to experience it because you changed your mind or whatever? Your kid would start thunderwaving you in Stadium? Dude, yeah. Your kid is a genius, because paralysis is so OP in the early gens. Yeah, you had fun? Hell yeah. Good for Josh. Everybody in chat, can we say a round of applause for Josh? I'm glad he had fun going on his cruise by himself. Okay, let's get an Abra. Capiche? We're leading with Bulbasaur. Let's get an Abra. It's Bellsprout. Elmeister, I believe, correctly predicted this. It's a Bellsprout. It's a Bellsprout. Congratulations, Elmeister. You just won 52,000 channel points. Congratulations, El freaking Meister. What would you like to nickname this? Damn. How do I catch this? Sleep it first. Holy shit. That's more than you even have? Yeah. Yeah, whoever won this poll was going to make bank, dude. Courtesy of Byron and... Let's see, who bet a lot? Byron, Dath, Oh, Meister himself bet a lot, actually. Yeah. Is Abra? Yeah, Abra is on another route. Hey, JD, we need more poison types. Shut the... Don't worry, guys. We have Route 25. There's another route after this that's literally identical. So we're going to just run it back. Same prediction, okay? So we're just going to do Route 25.
Crinkle cut my ass, baby!
Oh, shit. Can't wait to fight Sabrina with all these poison types. Dude, yeah, we're gonna have 4 poison types after this if we catch, assuming we catch. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys only 5 minutes now. 5 minutes. Same exact prediction odds, but this is Route 25 now. This is the route after. Okay? The legendary Crinkle cut my ass, baby. JD, how you doing, big dog? We're just chilling, you know. We're vibing. We're not catching Abras, that's for sure. Well, let's see. As MPTV, I would like to bank on the Pidgey. I'm gonna double up on Pidgey, I think. Just gonna go Pidgey again. You know? So let's bet okay, somebody did bet 1,000 on Abra. I'll bet 1,000 on Pidgey. Yeah. There we go. I am getting wrapped, right? Wrapped up in all this. I don't want to hurt it too bad. I could Vine Whip it, but that would do like nothing. I don't want to get wrapped and die potentially.
Vine Whip it good!
Whoa! Yeah, alright, you convinced me. Let's do a Vine Whip. Let's get a real... Okay, I can't actually on this turn. Let's Leech Slide so we maybe take some health back. Yeah, and stay alive. This wrapped missed. Still hurt by the wrap. I'll suck it again. The Sevi Islands pissed you off because it was all for event. Yeah, that's part of the problem with it, right? Part of the problem with Sevi Islands. They could have done a lot more. I mean, the Sevi Islands aren't great by any means, but I am glad that they exist. I do think it's really lame that they never came back. They really should have put Sevi Islands in Let's Go, but they really leaned into making it a Pokemon Yellow remake, not a Pokemon Red, Blue, Fire Red, Leaf Green remake. We caught it! Elmeister, do you have a nickname for this Bellsprout? Who the fuck bet that we would get a second Bellsprout? What the hell? Fucking convert it? Come on, dog. What is it? You think we're gonna go double Bellsprout back to back? Holy shit. Yeah, as you keep exploring, there's just not a whole lot there. Yeah. Why we're doing the poll again? Because it's a second route. There's that it has identical Pokemon. So everyone gets a second chance because there's a second route that does the same exact thing and has the same Pokemon with the same odds. It's literally the same. Because welcome to Gen 1, baby. A carnivorous Pokemon that traps and eats bugs. It appears to use its root feet to replenish moisture. Elmeister, are you in the chat? Can you nickname this? Otherwise, I think I'll just go with first suggestion that I like. Anybody else got a good nickname for us? Did you know in Gen 1 there's like Ballsprout? Alright, I'm going with Ballsprout. I'm already gonna go. Ballsprout, the Bellsprout. It'll be awkward when it evolves, huh? Oh shit! I typoed it. It's just Ballsprout now. Oh well. we can rename it later. We can rename it later, guys. Now, if this was a modern game, if this was Scarlet Violet, we could name it whenever we wanted, see? which is proof that Scarlet Violet is better than Fire Red Leaf Green. Is that right? Isn't that correct? We got a couple of Abra believers. I love you guys. Dath and Brayden. No, that's its name now. Yeah, that's it. It's locked in. Would a modern game even let you? That's a good point. Maybe it wouldn't let me name it Ball Sprout. Is there any Pokemon that has the word ball in it? Surely there has to be a Pokemon with the word ball, B-A-L-L, within the name, right? By the way, you guys got like 10 seconds left, but predict here. There it is. Locked in. I think Diamond snuck in the Metapod, but yeah. The insanely low odds Metapod vote. Respect. Okay. We got a second chance at this, guys. Along with the Attract TM here. Alright, try not to fight anybody. Yeah, we're leading with Ivysaur again. They do have Kaffa Grigus, is how I like to say that. And then, by the way, do you guys see this weird... There's like an extra zigzag here in the grass pattern that has like a horizontal line through it. That's how you know that there's a hidden item there for a berry. And so, yeah. Next time you play Fire Red Leaf Green, look for this, specifically I'm standing on it now, this like grass pattern with a line through it. And then that's a berry there. There's a trainer class called Cue Ball. That is a good name. Trainer class. Mr. Toad the Gamer already knows because he's a gamer. Mr. Toad the Gamer. Alright, y'all. Can we get this fucking Abra? Probably not. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh my god, dude. At least make it a Caterpie. I have a bee already. This game hates me. Who bet on this? Mr. Toad the freaking gamer, dude. Alright, go ahead and nickname this. Maybe it'll be better than our current bee. We need more poison types. We don't have enough poison types. More. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. Who sings that? Is that Britney Spears? Which pop idol is that? More. Give me... Yeah, this is now just a poison mono run. Actually. I'm just going to waste a couple turns here. As it slowly gets absorbed. Leech Seed. Although its catch... I think it has like the max catch amount. You're gonna bank it all on Grimer? That's not a bad bet at this point. I mean, come on, man. Caterpie would have been fine, you know? Like, I wouldn't have been mad anyway. We even have the Poison Bird with Zubat. Okay, we got it. Yikes. Yeesh. Sheesh. Let's see, what's going to be our next prediction? I think it'd be Route 5. I don't know that I'll even get there today. We'll wait. We'll give it like an hour and see how far we made it. If we beat Misty today, then we do have a chance for Route 5. But we might not beat her today, and then we wouldn't get there. We'll see. Often found in forests, eating leaves. It has a sharp stinger on its head that injects poison. Mr. Toad the Gamer, what would you like to name this Weedle? We do have the Queen Bee. We have a female Beedrill, and now we have a male Weedle. So what would you name this? Worker Bee? We got Queen Bee and Worker Bee. Mr. Bee? King Bee? That's not a thing. Bees don't have kings, but maybe this guy can be, right? He can usurp the Queen Bee? If his stats are good enough, I will have him usurp the bee. Mr. Bee. Alright. Okay, let me try not to fuck up this nickname again. Mr. Beast? What the hell? Yeah, Mr. Beast would fit. Alright, Mr. B. In there. So we got Queen Bee and Mr. B. Into the box you go, Mr. B. Dr. B's. Dr. B's nuts. Okay. I think we want to bring the Bellsprout along so it gets some experience and it can help us with Misty. And then, I mean, I guess we could compare the Weedle and the Beedrill, but I really don't feel like grinding up a Weedle right now. It'd be better than grinding up the Kakuna was, though, that's for sure. Let's see, what's Ballsprout? What's Ballsprout's stats? Brave, plus attack, minus speed. That's pretty bad for what we need it for right now. What about Mr. B? Neutral nature, that's probably okay. I mean, it seems like its IVs are okay. What are the odds that Mr. B has better IVs than the Queen Bee? I'm a member of the Rust Syndicate. Yeah, catch me on the ladder, bro. I'll catch you on the ladder. I'm on the ladder and I got you. Hey, Fire Blaster, what's up, dog? How you doing? Blast from the Smash Past. Okay. I mean, this Weedle has, like, nothing special for IVs. Alright, we're not gonna mess with that. We're gonna bring it along. Yeah, let's get rid of the Zubat. Zubat's such a piece of shit. Although... Oh, wait, Golbat is level 22, isn't it? Yeah. You're okay? I figured out how toxic Wichita was. I mean... you know, the new generation, which isn't even the new generation anymore, but, you know, the Pokemon, the Smash community that came up after me, you know, like the Gen Z, it's different than how at least from the top, it's different than how I used to run things, unfortunately. Unfortunately, you feel that way. But I'm not really part of the community anymore. I just don't go to Smash tournaments. Also, yeah, Smash groups are just a... It's a great place for a bunch of, like, neurodivergent kids with no social skills to, like, hang out and either be weird together or be awful together, or both. That's just how it goes, you know? That's just what it be. That's just what it do. Oh, God. Alright, let's get this Bellsprout up. Ballsprout, sorry. We'll get Ballsprout up to speed a bit. They hang out, play Smash, yell at each other, and leave. Yeah! Mr. Todd the Gamer, you go to tournaments often? Smash tournaments often? Now, I mean, in any group, like, there's going to be cool people, good people, whatever you want to put it. And people who aren't so cool, or who are not very nice, or who use their quote-unquote authority or social clout to, like, clown on people. Yeah. So, I was one of the good ones. Well, I appreciate it. When I was running, like, Smash 4, I really tried to make everyone feel welcome, and I just wanted everyone to have fun and get good at the game together. Yeah. So, but I know that there was a little bit of bullying going on too. So yeah. Yeah. Be nice and Smash gets you ran over. Not me, dog. People fucking... I make them put respect on my name. Because, unfortunately, another part of it, too, is, like, if you're good at Smash, even if you're an asshole, or even if you're nice or whatever, like, that gains you respect. You know? So, yeah. And I'm pretty good at Smash, still. You got a GF now? Good job, Fire Blaster. Getting in there. Hold up. Are you gonna... Fire Blaster, are you changing your tag to Finger Blaster now? You don't have to answer that. I'm just fucking around. What's up with... Hold up. Fire Blaster, level it up. All right. Anyway, let's just move on. Yeah, man. But you know, just find your people and your crew and your folks who like you, and then and yeah, just worry about that, and then don't worry about the haters, because there's always gonna be people who dislike you. You can't please everybody, and that's okay. No, you're not, because that's something people used to use as a make fun. They used to bully you by... I mean... I think finger blasting is great, dude. Hey, look, if you're a finger blaster, that means you're a good partner, is what that tells me. You know what I mean? I could change my tag to finger blaster. I mean, that'd be good. Sheesh. I go pro. What's with that emo, Brayden? Why are you using that right now? Finger blasting is just... Yeah, that's also true. Actually, I literally never thought about that. But Cuphead does finger blast. He shoots blasts out of his fingers, you know? Pew, pew. Still have to play that game. Literally, I've never played it. It's been sitting on my PC, on my Steam account for like 6 years now at this point. I never did play it. Probably should. Plus the DLC, right? Dealer Finger Blaster Master. Finger Blaster Master. Those are bars right there. Them's bars, dog. You gonna go back to watching Game of Thrones? Is that what you're watching? Respect. How far are you on Thrones? Because that is a good show. I did enjoy it for a while. You know, everyone complains about the ending, and I think that's fair. But yeah. You never watched season 7 finale? Oh, that's cool that you're... There's the Abra, by the way, everybody. Yay, Abra. That's cool that you're introducing it to her. I think that's really neat. There's a bra. Is that what you guys would have named Abra if it was female? A bra? That probably would get censored in the new games, right? Even though I don't think that... I think that would be dumb to censor bra. Like, that's just an article of clothing, but... Yeah. A bra is always a good time, right? Well, Firebuster, thanks for stopping by, man. Enjoy Game of Thrones. Season 7 finale. I don't even quite remember what happens there. I don't remember what Season 7 ended up on. You're tempted to call it D-cups for female... Oh, Jesus. D-cups, that's huge. I don't think that's accurate for Alakazam or anybody in there. Jesus. Anyway, Death, you were saying Cuphead is too hard. I do remember people talking about how hard Cuphead was. I'm very confident that I'd get through it, though. You know, I'll say that. I would pound through that, no problem. D-Cup's huge. Oh yeah. I mean, yes, that's just like. I mean, if you look at it, I'm not gonna go into this, but just bell curve wise, if you look at the bell curve, that's pretty far on the right of the bell curve, you know? I think, but I don't know. I'm not an expert either. If you don't play twitching games or bullet hells, I mean, we play fighting games though. Like I play fighting games. Like you have to have really good reactions in fighting games, and I'm really quite good at Street Fighter now, so yeah, I think I could handle it. But yeah, I think I remember like a lot. It was like mainly game reviewers who would review Cuphead and say this game is way too hard. I couldn't even get through the first level, and it was like, dude, it's a tutorial level. It tells you what to do. You need to dash, and they can't figure out how to dash over the gap, you know? Death, speaking of that, I did play Marvel Cosmic Invasion. with my friend last Sunday. I finally gave him his Christmas present early, which was just a Nintendo eShop card, so that he could buy Cosmic Invasion, and we almost beat it. We literally got up to the final level, and then it got too late, and we just decided to go to. Chelsea and I decided to come home, but we played through most of it. I was mainly playing as Ghost Rider and Quasar once we unlocked her. And yeah, I really like both of those characters. I got pretty comfortable with them. You played 2XKO and it was mid? That's correct. That is correct. 2XKO is mid as hell, and I have no interest in playing that game, which is a shame because I really would have liked to play that game. But I don't think it's going to be a very good fighting game. I think there's a lot of problems with it. Is 2XKO even out yet, or is it still in beta? I assume it's still in beta, yeah? Storm and Wolverine for you? I played a little bit of Storm. I used Storm before we unlocked Quasar. Storm is fun, because she's got the ranged projectiles. It's on open access beta? Oh, okay. So anybody can go ahead and download it and get disappointed right now, right? Is what you're saying? Yeah, we can download that and get disappointed. But it's out for public access, yeah. Everybody can play it. They're already selling stuff in it. Okay, so how's the transactions work in 2XKO? I'm assuming that it's just like costumes and stuff that they're selling. Like you pay for cosmetics, but that's all that you have to pay for. I'm so sick of free-to-play games, honestly, guys. To be honest, I'm so sick of like, hey guys, you don't have to pay anything to play this game, but if you want anything cool, you have to spend money. And if you get enough cool stuff, it's way more expensive than if it was just a $60 game. You know, like, I'm fucking sick of it. Like, I just want to pay. Like, this is what happened to Fall Guys. And it's such a tragedy. Fall Guys was $20 on release. And then everything within the game was free, essentially. Like, it wasn't monetized. But you had to get good at the game and play the game and earn currency in the game to get the stuff you wanted. Which is great. I got really good at Fall Guys and I played the game a lot, which is what you want, right? Like, as a game developer, you want people to play your game and get good at it. But Epic Games bought Fall Guys, and then they said, hey guys, now the game is free to play. You don't have to pay for anything. If you already paid for it, well, you'll carry over your currency and you'll get like the first season pass for free, but other than that, you know, you spent your money and you had your time with the game, and that's it. And that was, I don't mind that really, but now everything within the game that releases, like a new costume, that's all paid for with actual money. And you can get around it a little bit by like, because the season passes do give you currency, and I think if you max out the season pass, you get enough currency to get the next one for free, essentially. So if you keep completing season passes, you never have to pay for season passes, but not everything is available within the season passes. Like, and it's mainly like they do a bunch of collaborations with Disney movies and shit, which I don't really care about, but you know, they do a bunch of collabs and you have to pay for that. And basically anything that they add into the game now is just a collaboration with some other entity, whether it be Disney or Marvel, which is Disney, or, you know, and even stuff that used to be free, you now have to spend actual money on it, and it's just sad. It's just sad because if you're a casual gamer, it probably is better for you to just like spend money on the one or two things you really want and call it a day there. But if you're a pro gamer like me, you know, you're good enough to like earn everything, and your skill doesn't matter when specifically, you know, for acquiring stuff that you just have to spend real money on. But yeah, and then yes, people keep spending money on games because it's easy. They make it really easy to spend $5 here and $5 there. And I'm guilty of it too. Like, I play Pokemon Go. But it's just a shame because, like, even games that have no business being free-to-play model end up becoming that. And it's, I don't know, it's just lame. Sometimes you think about that time I said, one of my cousins asked how much the Dr. Mario costume cost in Mario Odyssey. I forgot about that, but yeah, they were like, oh wow, how much did that cost you? I was like, I mean, it was like a few coins in the game. Like, oh, you didn't have to pay for it? Like, no, dude, imagine if Mario Odyssey, all of those amazing costumes in the game, you had to spend actual money on? Like, what the hell? This is why I don't understand. I get Nintendo's not perfect. They're absolutely not perfect. And there's some things they do that are problematic. But the one thing you can't give them shit about is, like, the big Nintendo stuff, like, it's not like a free-to-play. They've never done free-to-play for any of their major, you know, releases or anything like that. They've never made you spend money on cosmetics in a Mario game or a Zelda game, you know. It's, yeah. You have all the Sona skins? Respect, dude. Anyway, Doc, thanks for hanging out, by the way. Going to bed. You getting to bed early. Respect. You're being responsible over here. Nintendo is trying to go all digital. I mean, I know that I don't think it's that simple. Because yeah, the game key cards do suck. Yeah, it sucks. But also, I think part of why they did it is just because of the world that we live in right now, where chips and tech is getting so expensive now. And I think this was also, the game key cards were in response to that, to try and keep the cost down for consumers, for us. And I think they should be, I do respect that aspect of it. And they are still releasing physical games, like full game on cart, like for Pokemon. And for, you know, what else? Metroid Prime, you know, is not a game key card and all that. But it does suck that all the third parties are going that route because it saves them so much money. And so naturally everything becomes a game key card because the developers want to make more money. And I don't begrudge them that, but it sucks that having it as an option basically made it the only option for a lot of these game developers. Yeah. Have they ever released in League of Legends? Have they ever released another Steel Legion skin? Because that's all I care about. Like, even when I quit playing, I remember telling myself, if they ever make another Steel Legion skin, because my two mains are Garen and Lux, literally. And my name is Steeler, and they both had Steel Legion skins, and I thought they were both really cool. It was perfect. Steel Legion was like a perfect costume for me, specifically. And I don't think they've ever released another one in 10 years. They might have made more Steel... yeah, I would have to look into it, right? But let me Google it real quick. I'm curious. Steel Legion, LOL. Iron Firmament, Steel Legion. No, it's just those two. It's only ever been Garen and Lux. That's hilarious. You stopped over the summer because your internet is ass, Diamond? You need to get on that fiber internet, dude. That's what I'm on. Changed my life. When I was playing League, though, when I was first learning League, I literally would play on a laptop using my neighbor's Wi-Fi. My ping was like 300 milliseconds, dude. And I would still play. Oh, it was so bad. It was so sad. I should play now that my ping is like 20 milliseconds, but nah. Nah, I'm not. I shouldn't do that. I'm not gonna do that. LOL. Right? Okay. Let's do some Route 25. Let's get through these guys. Excuse me. Alright, Bellsprout gonna come in clutch here, I think. Sorry, Ballsprout. Ballsprout will come in clutch here, I think. You live in the middle of nowhere, but you just got fiber? Hell yeah. Yeah, when we were living in the MPTV house, we had so many issues with the internet. Like they were bottlenecking our upload speed to a ridiculous amount to where we really couldn't stream for months. I don't know if you guys remember this, but like our streams would cut out all the time, and our streams just would die randomly, or they would be just shitty speeds. And then I think within like it was like a year before I moved out, year and a half. Yeah, it was Cox Internet originally. AT&T Fiber came through and put fiber for our street, and oh my god, the difference is literally night and day, dude. Fiber is the truth. All right, let's start the Route 25 gauntlet here with all these trainers. It's a Machop. What if I sleep it? There's a package of 1 GB speed for 80 bucks. For upload, right? I think that's what I have, actually. I think that's 1 gig upload speed, which is perfect for streaming. Like, I need that. I need that for you guys, so that you guys don't have any issues with my stream. Even though sometimes you guys still have issues with my stream, but I think it's on y'all's end. I did what I could, you know. You got Google Fiber? Yeah, so what's the deal with Google Fiber anyway? Haven't they stopped expanding Google Fiber? Like, Google is just not going to do any more Google Fiber across the country. Is that right? Or am I misremembering that? Because something tells me that they're not making any more. It's been slowly expanding still? Okay. Hey, Alpha! Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the gang. Welcome to the stuff. It was paused? Okay. That's what I remembered. Fiber cities. Oh! Okay. There's only a handful of cities around the country. Where I'm at, they have it in Kansas City and Lawrence, but not where I'm actually at. Poison powder? Poison powder wrap. I don't think I want poison powder, actually. Other internet companies paid them an assload of money to stay out. That sounds right. I mean, that sounds accurate, right? Because that's what a free market is all about, is companies paying other companies to not work. To not expand, to not compete, you know? That's the right way to do business, is to not do business directly. That way everyone wins except the consumers. That's the way to do it, guys. Alright, here we go. Let's do this one next. You're going to see Bill? First, we battle. Alright. You're about to play Fortnite? You know, there's a big rumor that the Fall Guys community has a theory that Fall Guys is going to get shut down and then combined or looped in with Fortnite at some point. Because it seems like Epic Games just wants Fortnite to be this big umbrella like game where a bunch of different games are within Fortnite, because they have like the Guitar Hero stuff in there now. And so the theory is that because Fall Guys hasn't had a real update in a long time, that they're going to sunset it and then move the Fall Guys experience over to Fortnite instead. It's just a conspiracy, but like, I don't know. I could also see it happening. It's janky though, for sure. Hello, kid. Local trainers come here to practice. Yeah, Fortnite is already a platform or whatever. Yeah, like, for sure. For multiple different, like, experiences within Fortnite, yes. Which is why they're saying, yeah, soon enough, Fall Guys will be a part of that as well. Maybe. I don't know. Don't really want to get pecked by this Spearow here. I also don't have any great options to switch into a flying type yet. Just gonna Rock Tomb it and pray it hits. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Wait, like an inclusion or whatever? Something like that. Like, yeah, like shutting down Fall Guys the game. And then now, if you want to play Fall Guys, you have to play it within Fortnite. And like maybe it gets changed to match like the Fortnite aesthetic and so on. I don't know, something like that. It's just a conspiracy. We don't, I mean, there's no proof or anything about this, but it is a conspiracy. Sabrina will be fun. Listen, guys, we'll catch a Snorlax, okay? We'll have options for Sabrina, hopefully. I pray. I'm praying. Slowpoke trainers up next. Slowpoke's not very fun for my team, actually. Like, yeah, I have grass types, but they're both poison, so they will not enjoy getting hit by confusion. That being said, what you gonna do? But it does sound stupid, right? Which is why I don't think it's gonna happen, but you know, it's just a popular conspiracy right now. Dad took me to a great party on the SSN at Vermilion City. Psychic Mommy gonna whip me into some... Oh, shit! Psychic Mommy, please don't read my thoughts. I don't want you to know what I'm thinking, Psychic Mommy.
Oh, I know what you're thinking, and I like it.
Uh-oh. That'd be bad, guys. That's toxic, alright? You don't want Psychic Mommies. That's scary. We have a Slowpoke. That's right. I can't catch Slowpoke in this game, I don't think. Or, what is it? Is it exclusive to... It's exclusive to one of the games. What the F am I doing? I'm just hanging out. Just hanging out. Maybe role-playing a little bit. I'm not mad. That's good. Everyone knows that when you're not mad, the best way to communicate that is to claim you're not mad. Yeah, I can get Slowpoke, by the way, in this game. It's actually insanely common in LeafGreen. In Fire Red, you would be using Charizard, Pidgeot, Gyarados, Lapras, Jolteon, and Dragonite. That sounds like a very solid Gen 1 team. You know, very solid Kanto team. No notes. Excellent. Excellent team. So we can get Beedrill some experience. I would love to know Twin Needle. Hi, my boyfriend is cool. Oh yeah? Who's your boyfriend? I'll be the judge of that. How cool is he anyway? Picnic or Kelsey? Dude, I wish we had Nidoran. Look at how good the Nidoran male sprite looks in this game. Tell me I'm lying. This is a good-looking Nidoran. And I'm starting to think Nidoran might be my favorite poison type. He's really... Nidoran stocks have been really going up for me in the past year or so. I'm just liking the Nido families more and more. I like the male more than the female for the first stage. But I kind of prefer Nido Queen to Nido King, unless the Nido King is shiny. because I just love the blue. Nidoking was a TCG Pocket goat. Right, in like the first season. It was one of the few decks in the first season that didn't need an EX. And yeah, the Nidos are very versatile. They're so fun to use in any game. They're so fun to play with. The baby is cute. The evolved forms are strong. Like, it has everything you could ever want from a Pokemon family. And it has a very cool, unique typing. Poison Ground. I still don't think there's any other Poison Grounds. No, I take that back. Clodsire. They finally, it took them 8 generations, but they finally made another Poison Ground with Clodsire. Clodsire also is pretty good. It's cute, and it's good. You know, it's the alternative Wooper evolution, which I respect. Yeah, Cloudsire's good. I couldn't even throw shade at it if I wanted to. Like, oh, how dare they reuse, you know, Poison Ground finally. But it's like, well, they did it for Clodsire. Like, Clodsire's a really good use of Poison Ground. As a Quagsire fan, you know, yeah, like, even if you like what came before, you have to appreciate Clodsire. Like, it's a good, cute, good Pokemon. We love Clodsire. But yeah, back to the Nidos. The Nidos are the goats, and I never get to use them. Dang it. We only have one more chance, and it's in the Safari Zone. So hopefully we get one in Safari Zone. Or something else that's really good, like, I don't know. Just throwing something out there. Tauros, Chansey, those would be really good. Just throwing something out there. I don't know. Who knows what we'll get in Safari Zone. Alright, next guy is a hiker. Grass types love fighting these hikers. I'm off to see a Pokemaniacs collection at the Cape. Pokemaniacs, huh? Would that be my class? I mean, I kind of look like the hikers. Like, I could cosplay as a hiker. Knob. By the way, Hiker Knob is named after the translator for these games. The translator in Gens 1, 2, 3, and 4. His first name was Knob. I forget what his last name was. He's Japanese, I believe, so... Yeah, but Knob was the guy. Assuming it's even pronounced Knob, I mean, it could be Nob. I'm not sure. You know, I don't speak Japanese, unfortunately. There's a time when I was younger, like in high school, I was like, man, maybe I should learn Japanese just for, like, video games. You know? Like a little nerd would think that. I definitely thought that. Never went through with it, though. Too lazy. I just took Spanish classes instead. Spanish, of course, being my first language. Went ahead and just did that instead. So that was cool. Dude, Sunspore is good. And Ivysaur does not learn Sunspore. Probably short for Nobunaga, yeah. Or Nobunita. They're male, so maybe it'd be short for Nobunaga. So maybe it'd be Nob. Pronounced Nob. Yeah, I mean... I did flunk Spanish in college, yes. Absolutely I did. Not in high school. Aced that shit. Nailed it. But I was really struggling just in general in college for a bit. And just not going to classes and not doing any work. Combination of ADHD, undiagnosed ADHD, and like sleep problems and like bad time management and playing too much Smash. I mean, all the excuses in the book, but yes, I absolutely flunked Spanish in college. I retook it and passed it the second time. So, you know, I atoned for that. It just cost me another, like, what, $800 or whatever to retake. No big deal. That'd be cheap nowadays. I don't even know what the cost of college is here locally. I think it's like almost doubled or something. It's only been 10 years since I graduated. 11 years now, actually. But it's insane. What are we doing as a society, guys? What are we doing? Alright, you gotta walk into him this way so that he lets me get the Pokeball. I'm a cool guy. I've got a girlfriend. So this is the boyfriend. Let's see how cool he is. Everybody knows that you're really cool if you declare how cool you are. That's how you could tell how cool someone is. If they alert you to it. Chopped. Spoilers, he's not cool. Whoa, now. I don't know. Let's see, he uses a Rattata and an Ekans. That's pretty cool. We're gonna Mega Punch it in the mouth. And miss. Bite, I resist that. Cool people don't lead Rattata. I mean, I've definitely done that a couple times. Trying to get Jolene some experience, you know? Alright. And that's it. That's all he's got. You know what? I think you're right. I don't think he's that cool after all. Aw, darn. Everybody knows cool people don't say, aw, darn. Oh, well, my girlfriend will chill me up. Does she really like you that much? I wish my boyfriend was as good as you. Oh, shit. Am I driving a wedge into this relationship? The girlfriend wants him to be as good as me, and I don't think he has what it takes. I think this little girl is going to start catching on. Alright, we got Secret Power. Really good TM, actually. Very useful TM. Next trainer has Ekans and Sandshrew. How about I do... Yeah, how about I do this? Hello. I had this feeling. I knew I had to battle you. Why are you running around like that? Don't you get tired? I guess he's just a kid. Kids don't get tired. I don't know how they do it, man. I barely remember being a kid. Having all that energy is insane. Okay, we're gonna spit some sand in his eyes. Don't snakes have like a shield over their eyeballs that they don't have to blink, but their eyes are still protected from like sand and the elements and all that? What I'm trying to say is like sand attack shouldn't work on an Ekans if it's a typical snake. But I don't know exactly. I'm not a snake expert, guys. It might surprise you to hear that, but I definitely am not a snake expert. Speaking of which, this is just a completely different thing. I just got a new controller this week. I bought it off Facebook Marketplace. It's a cheat box, so now I can cheat. If you guys don't know, it's like a hitbox. It's like an arcade controller, but instead of a joystick, it just has buttons for the directions. So I got one of those. It only cost me like 40 bucks. Not like 40 bucks, exactly 40 bucks. So, and it's brand new condition. So, and it's half off because it normally retails for 80. I've been trying to practice using Tetris. Just practice like inputting the directions like this in Tetris. It's a little tricky. It takes a while to learn, but I might try playing Street Fighter with that thing. I think that'd be fun to mess around with. I also want to try playing like 2D scrolling games with it. I think that might be good. We'll see. I don't know. 40 bucks is a great deal for this thing, though. I knew I'd lose too. Yeah, sorry, buddy. Okay, we got finally the final trainer here. There's a girl with Oddish, Pidgey, and Oddish. Well, I've got a bird right here that can handle that. Okay, we're almost to Bill's house, guys. We'll get the SS hand ticket, and then we'll be close to Misty level. My friend has so many cute Pokemon. I'm so jealous. Oh. You should be. My Pokemon are pretty cute, too. I mean, look at this Beedrill. Oh, wait. Pidgey's not a Pidgey anymore. He's a Pidgeotto. I should have updated this a long time ago. There we go. Alright, guys. This is going to be the first instance of Poke Fusion.
Give it a licky!
Oh, shit! I don't have any Lickers on my team yet. Maybe we'll catch a Ghastly later. I'm hoping we catch a Ghastly. Somehow, we managed to catch a Cubone in Gen 1. And then I didn't get a Gas... No, I did. I had to have gotten the Ghastly in Sprout Tower in Gen 2, right? Yeah. But Gengar's just not very good in Gen 2, so I guess we just didn't use it. Yeah, because Alakazam is just better. Right. Okay, so we did get a Gengar in Gen 2. We didn't really use it. Gengar in this game would be great. Cubone actually would be good because of Thick Club. We could just thief a Thick Club, no problem. And that would be really nice, actually. Whirlwind... I mean, that's kind of useless, but I'll get rid of Tackle because I'm never tackling again. Explosion Gengar. It's actually meta. Explosion Gengar is pretty good in Gen 3. You bait in the Blissey, you chip it with like a Focus Punch or something, and then you just explode on it. You came from Mount Moon? May I have a Clefairy? I did not get a Clefairy for the Nuzlocke. I tried, but I got a damn Zubat instead. Alright, and then these guys are on a date. Hello, are you here alone? If you're out at Cerulean's Cape, well, it should be as a couple. This cape is a famous date spot. Misty, the gym leader, has high hopes about this place. So this is kind of like a... I do like that Fire Red Leaf Green does this. They make references to what's going to happen in 3 years' time with the Gold and Silver or Heart Gold Soul Silver sequels. Because they reference that this is where you go on a date. And this is where you find Misty in Gold and Silver. But yeah, the cock blocking on Evos and breeding does suck, for sure. You gotta... Exactly. Guys, Gen 1 is the best generation, so we want it to play just like Gen 1, guys. Alright, so we walked in here. This is Bill, the famous Bill, the Pokemaniac's house. I don't see Bill anywhere, though. I just see this random Clefairy. And then this, like, what is this? The TARDIS? What the fuck is this? I don't know what's going on in here. All I know is that I'm farting in real life. I am farting right now. The mic can't pick that up, so I just wanted to let you guys know. Yeah, let's just catch this Clefairy. Listen, the girl outside was just saying that she is asking for a Clefairy. Let's give her this Clefairy. Let's give her this Clefairy. You can smell it. I definitely can. This is really stinky. Chelsea, you can't smell these farts, can you? What? You can't smell these farts, can you? That's good. That's excellent. Chelsea, I scare her with my farts. $50 for fart cam. Relax, guys. No, we don't need a fart bike. We don't need anything like that. Hey, Atomic. Yeah, not getting Crobat. That's the biggest offender because everyone catches Zubat probably. And then especially at this point, everybody knows about Crobat. They're like, oh yeah, let me get the Crobat. I'd love to go through Crobat with this game. And no. Alright, let's get this Clefairy that talks somehow. Hiya, I'm a Pokemon. No, I'm not. Why would you lead with that? Like, why would you pull a prank on this kid? Get a giant pipe and... Jesus Christ, bro. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. So much of a Pokemaniac, I became one. Hey, what's with that skeptical look? I'm not joshing you, pal. I screwed up an experiment and got combined with a Pokemon. So how about it? Help me out here. Nah, I'm gonna just give you to this girl outside. No, now don't be so cold. Come on, you gotta help a guy in deep, deep trouble. What do you say, Chief, please? Okay? Alright. I did like saying no there. Wait till I get inside the teleporter. When I do, go to my PC and run the self-separation system. You're what now? This is too fucking weird for me, bro. I'm out. I'm leaving. Okay, let's go back because we have to. Oh shit, he's back outside the teleporter now. I gotta go through this whole dialogue again? Oh my god. They should... Okay, fine. Just mess through it. Okay, there. We're at the PC. It's doing the thing. By the way, this whole thing gets referenced in Gen 7 because Lucamine gets... Spoilers for Gen 7. Lucamine gets combined with a Nihilego. And they say at the end of the game, we're going to go to Kanto and talk to Bill because he has experience being combined with a Pokemon to try and help with like side effects and stuff. Yeah, the Pikachu version is good. I do like Pikachu's custom emotions for this scene. Yeehaw! Thanks, bud. I owe you one. So did you come to see my Pokemon collection? You didn't? That's a bummer. I've got to thank you. Oh, here, maybe this'll do. Now we can get on the boat. That cruise ship SS Anne is in Vermilion City. I hear there are lots of traders on board too. They invited me to their party, but I can't stand fancy dues. Why don't you go instead of me? Go on and have a good time. Alright, that's good. We needed that. Now, do we get the Evolution Dex entries like in Gen 1 off his PC? Yeah, Bill's favorite Pokemon list. Yeah. Alright, I mean... Yeah, there's nothing to that there. And then he just wants you to check out his Pokemon on his PC, I guess? I don't know. I think Bill shows up later, though, in this game to do the trading quest. To help with the Ruby Sapphire quest in the Sevi Islands. Check out my PC. And then you just find all of his torrented shit. Bill's been torrenting. Stuff he shouldn't be torrenting. Yeah. Alright, so this lady moved. I think this doesn't happen until you talk to Bill. So technically we could go to Route 5 now. Maybe we should. Maybe we should go to Route 5. Maybe we should... oh, like Holmes does? Ayo! Yeah, Holmes is very particular about access to his electronics. That's for sure. Okay, I'll tell this story. This was 2 Mario Party nights ago. So, like, a couple weeks ago. Holmes leaves, like, after we're done playing. And then he comes back, like, 5 minutes later. And he's freaking out, like... What's your TV do? Like, disconnect your TV from my phone. I was like, I don't think anything happened with the TV. Like, your phone didn't come up on screen or anything. Well, on my phone, it said, continue watching this thing on your TV. So, how do we get rid of that? And I was like, it's not like your phone is, like, on my TV now. It's just some smart TVs and some phones automatically like detect that there's a Wi-Fi network with a TV on it, and it lets you screen, what's it called? Like send the screen to the TV. But if you didn't click yes, then nothing happens, and nothing had happened. But he was freaking out. And I'm like, dude, what are you worried about? What were you about to put on my TV? He's like, nothing. It was just a YouTube video, but I don't want my phone tied to your TV. I'm like, bro, relax, dude. It's not like the TV gains access to your storage space and now here's your password on my TV or anything like that. You know, it's just like a weird, like, screen share. It's what it's called. It's just offering to screen share whatever you had, which was a YouTube video. And it wasn't even like a naughty YouTube video, from what I understand. It was not that, Dad. I don't know what you're talking about. It was not that. No, it was... Holy shit, that escalated quickly. Well, from what I've heard. Oh my god. Let's fucking... let's do the prediction for Route 5. How do you guys feel about that? You guys want to gamba on some Route 5 encounters? We really want the Meowth, because everything else is a dupe there at this point. Oh my god, dude. Oh, it's not just muscles? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm out, dog. I'm tapping out. I'm worried about Route 5 right now, okay? So let's see. Oh, if I repel, that's bad. I can't repel for the Meowth. Alright. Good to know. Alright. Let's set up this prediction. I'll give you guys 10 minutes. Maybe 10 minutes. This is crazy that they moved the Officer Jenny moves after talking to Bill and not after talking to Misty. Because this means I could go as far as... Like, I could go to Diglett Cave right now. I could get on SSN right now. You can skip Misty until you have to cut, which, you know, we have to cut soon to get to Surge and get to Route 9 and all that, but generally speaking, we can explore as far as no cut allows us now, which surprises me. I just always thought that you had to beat Misty before you left, but that's not the case, huh? All right, so here's the odds. It's very simple. There's only 3 options, guys, on Route 5. It's 40% Pidgey, 35% Meowth, and 25% Bellsprout. So 2 of those we've already caught, and then there's Pidgey, just being Pidgey. So, and then Meowth, obviously. We really want Meowth because it has Pickup, and we need a Pickup Pokemon to get more Earthquake TMs in Emerald. Because you guys agreed we should not allow the cloning of TMs, but we can get more Earthquakes if we just get a Pokemon that has Pickup ability. So, I'll give you guys 10 minutes. The prediction is live. You got 3 options. I'm going to bank on... You can get TMs from Pickup, yes. And it depends on the game, what TMs you get. But there's good ones. There's Earthquake. There's... I think you can get Psychic, maybe. But you have to be leveled up in order to get them. Somebody believes in another Bellsprout, and I swear to God if it's Cameron. God fucking damn it. I knew it was you, dude. Big Bellsprout fan over there. I'll bet on the Pidgey. I'm just going to hedge my bets and say we're going to get another fucking bird that we don't need. So I'm going for Pidgey. How did I know? I don't know. We could have had 3 Bellsprouts in a row, you know? Need them DSLs. Cameron really just wants to nickname a Bellsprout DSL, I think is what's happening. Somebody else bet on Pidgey. Respect. I'm betting on Pidgey too. Fuck it. I really want the Meowth, though. I would love to get the Meowth. But I'm superstitious, and if I bet on Meowth, I'm not going to get the Meowth. Mr. Toad the Gamer agrees with me on Pidgey. Jimmy and Brayden are betting on Meowth. So is Dath. Okay. Alright, we got some Meowth believers. Maybe it can happen. It just can't be me betting on it, you know? Because superstition. If we get Meowth, it should replace Beedrill. I think it should replace Rattata, actually. Well, Hyperfang, though. Hyperfang, though. Persian is low-key very good in Gen 1. We had one, and we used it in Stadium a little bit. It was pretty good. It's pretty good. Critting is fun. This... Oh, it didn't outspeed me. It used Quick Attack. I was freaking out. How did this level 8 Rattata outspeed Queen Bee? You think this one might be the best route theme in Kanto? Hold on, let me hear it. I think I prefer the other one, and I know exactly... Like, we had this conversation last time, Jimmy. I think I do prefer the other one, but this one's also very good. Oh my god, Fury Attack, please. Maybe I should teach Queen Bee's Secret Power, huh? That is one of those TMs that I can get infinite amounts of Secret Powers in Hoenn. I don't think I can get more Secret Powers in Kanto, though. Let me see. Secret Power. It's TM41, right? Yeah. Or TM42. It's TM42. No, it's TM43. 42, 43. 42 is for, it's TM43. Yeah, it's TM43. Oh, I can buy secret powers in this game too. Okay. Dude, maybe we do use secret power, huh? That'd be nice to teach to a Meowth, though. I'll wait. The remix, they remixed this in Stadium 2 with the GSC theme. Yeah, I think these are all good remixes, but there's usually a better version in like Stadium or in a different game. But these are all pretty good, yeah. This isn't Gen 1, so now Persian sucks. I mean, yeah. Yeah, he do kind of suck. Does he suck worse than Beedrill, though? No. Beedrill sucks real bad. Mega Beedrill, though? Good job, Jolene. Alright, you guys got about 5 minutes to gamble on our next encounter. And if you get it right, you can try and nickname it. You've had some Gen 1 randoms with Beedrill. What did you do, like Twin Needle and poison them? I'm having a hard time like picturing... Or what? You do? Can it Swords Dance in Gen 1? I don't think so. It'd have to be like Twin Needled and poisoned them, right? Maybe you got a crit because crits are silly. Yeah. It gets agility. It does get Swords Dance in Gen 1. Okay. Then, yeah, in randoms where they might be using some trash, yeah, you could probably set up a Beedrill and go to town, right? Swords Dance Twin Needle goes hard. I do miss playing randoms sometimes. I've thought about, I think I've talked about this before, but I've thought about trying to take, like, my Nuzlocke teams and put them into Pokemon Showdown and try and, like, ladder with my, like, Nuzlocke mons. I think it'd be a fun challenge. It wouldn't be a very successful one, but I think it would be fun to mess around with that, you know? Surely quick attack's enough to KO. Ha 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 ha! This rat sucks, dude. Minus attack nature kills Rattata. Oh my god. Really need that Twin Needle though. Would really love to know Twin Needle. So here we are. You lost Showdown games for getting disqualified because of your name? Yeah. You would beat them, and then they would report you after, because they're like, man, screw this. Yeah, it's a minus attack Rattata. It's calm. Yeah. It's a calm rat. Have you ever seen a calm rat in your life? I'm not talking about mouse, I'm talking about rat. Ballsprout is better. Yeah, for sure. Ballsprout's on the team. It's not... The Zubat is not better, though. Like, for right now, this is my best team. For right now. Ballsprout took over Zubat's spot. I guess we could add the Spearow. We do have the extra Spearow. Come on, Queen Bee. You can hit 4 times. Yeah, look at that. Queen Bee finally got a one-hit KO by hitting 4 times. So is it really a one-hit KO? Shouldn't it be a 4-hit KO? Good job. I don't really want to... Well... Yeah, don't forget about Arena Trap. Yes. I forgot about it once. This was like... almost 15 years ago now. me, Clell, and Holmes were all Nuzlocking Fire Red Leaf Green together. And I walk into Diglett Cave for my Diglett encounter with Nidoqueen as my lead. And the first encounter is a Dugtrio. The fucking Dugtrio murders my Nidoqueen. And I don't think I've gotten another Nido encounter since in Kanto. Like, I don't think I've ever got... I think the Nido gods are still punishing me for letting my Nidoqueen die in Diglett Cave. Yeah, Spearow's way better than Pidgey. Yeah. Especially in Gen 1. Pidgey doesn't even get a flying move until you get Fly. Like, Gust is not a flying move. Wing Attack is weaker than Peck. Like, it's bad. It's real bad. Yeah, I deserve to lose my Nidoqueen walking in there like that. This was like, yeah, like 2011, 2012. I was not as knowledgeable about Pokemon at that point. By the way, you guys got like less than a minute to predict. Wing Attack is weaker than Peck in Gen 1. Yes. In Gen 1. Wing Attack is only 35 base power in Gen 1. And then they buffed it to 60. You guys only got like 30 seconds. Get your final channel point prediction in. This Route 5 encounter is gonna slap. I promise you. Or it won't. You know, we don't know. Yeah, Wing Attack is fucking trash in Gen 1. Look it up. Yeah. It's hilarious. And it's like one of the final moves that the Pidgey line learns. It's a travesty. Nice crit. Alright, we're locked in, guys. Predictions are in. Looks like Cameron is our only Bellsprout believer. We have 3 Meowths. I love that. And then me and Mr. Code the Gamer are on Pidgey. We're on Pidgey watch. We're on Bird Trainer watch. It's gonna be the fucking Pidgey, I know it, but we'll see. Yeah, dude, Wing Attack is hilarious. They treat it like it's like a super strong flying move, like it's Drill Peck or something. My theory is that they accidentally put the amount of PP for Wing Attack as its base power or something, because 35 for that move makes no fucking sense. Alright, we gotta beat up the Team Rocket guy. And then we can get the Dig TM at that point, which is great. We do love Dig TM, and you can buy Dig TMs. So we can use it without fear of, what's the word? Opportunity cost. There's no opportunity cost to this. We can just go all in. Alright, he's going to have a Machop and a Drowsy. Machop and Drowsy, huh? Drowsy kind of wrecks my entire fucking team. I can't handle psychic types yet. I can't, dude. What? That Drowsy is gonna slap me up. Oh, Peck is 35 in Gen 1? Okay. Yeah, Wing Attack, they do buff Wing Attack in Gen 2. Okay, so Peck was actually 5 weaker back then, huh? Man. Machop and Drowsy. What if I lead Bulbasaur and then I just Leech Seed the Drowsy ASAP? I think I might do that. That might be the strat. Alright. Let's beat up Team Rocket Grunt over here. Ballsprout. You guys love Ballsprout, don't you? I'm sorry I fucked it up. I fucked it up, man. That was your nickname, dude. Damn, their house got fucked up. They fucking left a hole in the wall. Holy shit. Team Rocket must be trying to dig their way into no good. Little girl, this is no time to be making puns. Your house just got ransacked. That's crazy. That's a crazy time to be making puns. There are obvious signs of burglary here. Yeah, no shit, game. How strong is this one grunt? Not that strong.
Those miserable rockets. Look what they've done to my house. They stole a TM for teaching Pokemon how to dig holes. I was going to use it on a Mankey or a Sandshrew.
We could teach it to our Mankey, actually.
That cost me a bundle, it did.
All he has is a Drowsy. He did, yeah. Well, he has a Machop. So the Machop could have, like, punched the hole in the wall, you know? Hello, sir.
Hey, stay out. It's not your yard.
It's not your yard either.
Huh? Me? I'm an innocent bystander. Don't you believe me?
You're wearing a rocket getup, but okay. Yeah, the Machop got roided out. He went focus energy on it, and then just started slapping shit. Okay, we missed a sleep powder. That's cool. We'll be okay. There we go. How much does his Vine Whip do? The 3-hit KO. He immediately woke up. Okay, fuck sleep powder. Focus energy. Cool. Alright. Get rid of the Machop. I think Drowsy is immune to sleep, is it not? Doesn't it have insomnia? Surely it does. So I will just Leech Seed it. And we're getting close to our level cap of 20 for Misty here, which is good. Leech Seed, and surely we survive this confusion. Yeah, it did 16. I could actually survive a crit. No, I couldn't. I would have done 32. Now I'm at 35. Maybe I could survive. But maybe that was like a low damage roll. If it were to roll 17 and crit that, I'd be alive. If it were to roll at 18 and crit that, then I could die. But if he crits a confusion right now, I mean, I think my whole team is fucked. Maybe Pidgeotto lives, though. And Pidgeotto isn't weak to confusion. So let's switch out. We did get the Leech Seed out. And I can't sleep it. Oh, it tried to sleep me, and it worked. Okay. Well, I guess that's fine. I'm just gonna stay in until I wake up or am almost dead. I'm gonna try and sand attack it. Headbutt, cool, that's good with me. Don't use your stab, don't even think about it. Don't even think about using your stab. Yeah, go ahead and disable, I haven't done anything. This random AI is amazing. Yeah, just gust it. Oh, almost dead. Okay, now it's definitely dead. Yay, we win! We win. GG. Stop! I give up! I'll leave quietly! And he's gonna drop his dig TM here. Okay, I'll return the TM I stole. Yay! Now I have dig. Now I'm the thief. I better get moving. Bye! Shouldn't we have told the police or something? Shouldn't we have alerted the police like, hey, I've apprehended the suspect. I beat him in a Pokemon battle. You can come arrest him now. We just let him go. We let him go. We're kind of the bad guy here now. Now I have the dig TM. But if you try to hand it back to this guy, he'll say, I figure what's lost is lost. I've decided to teach Diglett how to dig without a TM. So that means I can keep it. Like, he doesn't address that I have it. So I think the implication here is that Red, the character, takes the dig TM, and then, like, even if you think about offering it back, the guy's like, I'm not gonna worry about it anymore. And I think Red's just like, okay, I'll keep it for myself then, you know? Which is crazy behavior. I'm not really a good guy, is what I'm learning. Alright, let's heal up and let's go get our Route 5 encounter, shall we, guys? You guys bet some good money here. And when I say money, I mean channel points, which is not equivalent to money in any way. You know, gotta give that legal disclosure. Disclaimer. Alright, let's go get this Meowth, huh? Unless it's not a Meowth. I think we get a few chances at Meowth, so it's not the end of the world if we don't get it here. but I will be sad. Hey, steel person! Whoa! Are we both made of steel? Is that what's going on here? Hello, hello! Welcome to the chat. Do we want to sleep it? Yeah, I think so. Whatever it is. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Here it is. Oh my god, I knew it. I knew they were going to give me the bird. I knew they were going to give me the bird. I knew it. Thanks for the channel points, guys. Fucking bird trainer stealer here. Mr. Toad the Gamer spent 10 more points than me, so he gets a slightly higher percentage. God damn it. Sleep it, I guess. This is why I don't do Dupe's Claws, though. Come on, isn't this fun to root for me to just get birds all day? Are you not entertained? At this point, we would have been guaranteed the meow. That's boring. Now I know for sure I get pickup, the thing that I need. No, I'm a gambling man. Let's have fun with it. Waste some turns here. Make a second version. Oh, of the meme. Yeah, with like Gen 3 sprites. And we got it. Hooray! Matt, what do you want to name this thing? Sure, give it a nickname. I'll go get a drink real quick because I feel some congestion coming up. It's 10, Death? It is 10, actually. Thanks for hanging out, Death. See, look at this. A responsible bedtime. How beautiful. Boydo, like Birdo. Boydo. It is male, like Birdo. Holmes will always die on that hill. God damn it, guys. Where can we get another Meowth? I'm going to look this up real quick. Mr. Toad the Gamer, you got any nicknames? Or should we go with Boydo? Or feel free to suggest a nickname even if you didn't guess it correctly, guys. You can help the nicknamer. You'll vouch for Boydo? Perfect. And let's not mess up. Yep, there we go. We spelled it correctly. We got it all in there. Boydo. Now, what if it's even better than our Pidgeotto we have now? Alright, here's the daycare. No breeding, though. Only one Pokemon. He only has room for one. Maybe we do give him something, though, to train up. I think that would be smart. I usually never make use of the daycare guy here, but... like, maybe if one of my duplicates is better than what I've been using, I can grind it up that way. Let me see. Let's see, what's Boydo's nature? Naughty? That's plus attack. Naughty is plus attack. That's not bad. Yeah. I think it's plus attack minus special defense. You can tell because the special defense is way lower than everything else. That could be good. 18 attack. That seems low, though. Like, it's supposed to have a plus attack nature, and yet the attack is barely higher than the special attack. I think the attack IV is really, really bad. Let me see. Hold on. I got some loogies. Getting some loogies here. I sneezed on Steven the other day, and there was visibly a loogie on his arm. I felt so bad. I sneezed, and there was a loogie plastered right here on his shoulder. He was wearing a shirt, so it wasn't like on his bare skin, but I felt so bad. I like shot it right at him. It's messed up, dude. Good thing I've been friends with him for fucking almost 20 years now. Alright, let me see how bad this attack IV is. Hey, Laura. Well, you're here just in time for Misty, I think. Yeah, all these IVs are like, meh. But the Pidgey that I have right now, is it actually any good? Pidgey. It's naive. Yeah, the one that I have is actually kind of good. It's got good defenses. I'm gonna keep what I have. We're not gonna use Boydo. Yeah. So this will be the team for Misty then. And Misty's gym. We're almost there. Level 20 is the cap, so we're just gonna do that. Laura, how you doing? It's never too late to hang out, to party. Dude, this quick attack. It's crazy. You just beat ZA? Congrats. Congrats. Yeah, so we were talking about that a little bit. What'd you think of the ending to ZA, huh? You gonna finish the Pokedex? You gonna continue playing ZA? You gonna get on that DLC? Of course I missed the quick attack. God, or the Hyper Fang. And of course my Hyper Fang doesn't KO. Oh my god. Palm Rattata. Think about DLC. You have gift cards. If you want a shiny hunt, the DLC is so insanely worth it. If you want to get like shiny alpha Pokemon, it is very, very efficient for shiny hunting. It makes the old exploit, which they patched out anyway, like so inferior. Like they should have just left the old thing in. The old exploit in, because it's worse than just doing the DLC hunts anyway. So what's the matter? What's the problem with just letting us do that? You might be good on shinies now. What shinies do you have in ZA? Because I haven't really done shiny hunting. I only have a Lucario. The Litleo you traded me, the Drillbur that Volagaze traded me, I feel like I have one more. Oh, well, the Mareep that everybody gets. You have a whole box of shinies? Holy shit. You went hard in the paint. What the hell? Well, that's good. 2 shiny Pumpkaboo in a row? Were they different sizes? Cause that'd be cute. You might as well at this point get all 4 shiny Pumpkaboo sizes. You might as well, you know? Oh, they were the same size? That's a bummer. Never mind. Never mind, you don't need to get all 4. You only have 1 anyway. But you weren't even hunting them? That's how shiny hunting be, you know? They call that a phase. You phased through your goal to a different target, I guess. Yeah, it is fun getting shinies by chance. Like, when you're not expecting it, it's way more satisfying, you know? That's what happened with my Lucario. I was like, wait, what? Really? I wasn't trying for this. I was just trying to finish the decks by getting all the alphas in Zone 20. And then a random Lucario on the boundary was shiny. Waiting for a shiny on full... I know, dude. I think it'll happen. We're playing so much Pokemon as we go through all these games. Like, eventually we'll get one on stream. I did get one off stream with the Poochyena. So unfortunately that doesn't really count. But, yeah. You haven't had luck like during Gen 5. You didn't even have the Shiny Charm, right? Because that's when they introduced Shiny Charm, but you had to complete the decks, if I remember correctly, in Black 2, White 2, to even get the charm. Yeah. So I imagine those were just full odds. Yeah. I did get a full odds Lilligant. It was a Petalil, but I did get a full odds Petalil in one of the Unova games. I don't remember if it's 1 or 2, but oh, and a Gigalith actually. No, the Gigalith was in XY. Yeah, never mind. Alright, level 19. We're getting there. Yeah. Shiny Charm is cool. Dude, is Shiny Charm in Let's Go? It's not, is it? They have a different shiny buffing method. Oh, it is? Oh, okay. I was just thinking, like... Man, is Shiny Charm in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl? Because, like, just re-release these games and just add all of the good shit that came after. And, like, that's good. That's good enough. Just remake them. Don't even change hardly anything. Just add the good shit that we like nowadays. So if BDSP has it, then yeah, that's really good. Yeah, it is in there. But you have to complete the national decks. Okay. I like that. I like the Shiny Charm being tied to the national decks, actually. It gives you a really good reason to actually complete the decks. Like, my goal is to do that anyway, but it just sucks doing it in these older games where there's no reward, really, for completing the decks. It's just for your own, you know, enjoyment. But I'd love to play Fire Red, Leaf Green with a Shiny Charm. Like, that'd be cool. Oh, that's right. BDSP, it only works on eggs. So it might as well not be in the game. That's hilarious. Yeah, I think it's a... Huh. The internal code explicitly disables the Shiny Charm for other encounter types, according to Bulbapedia. Wow. So the oversight is actually in the description for the Shiny Charm, because it says it works for everything. Why would you limit that to only eggs though? Like that's stupid. Right? Is that dumb? I think that's dumb, guys. DK. Donkey Kong. Alright, guys. Do we all agree? I was actually talking to two kids in a coat earlier this week, I think. I'm thinking that I should, in future games, like going forward, allow myself to use all of my Pokemon in the post game, as in like past games Pokemon. I refrained from that in Gen 2 because I didn't think I would need to, but I wanted to push myself. And we didn't, but it was tough going for a while there. It would have been nice to use the chance time the Chansey and evolve it into a Blissey. So I do regret that, like, but I think everything that I have should be on the table for any future, like, post-game endeavors. But that's part of, like, what a Genlocke is about, is, like, you're actually using the stuff that you had and it continues on. My original idea was just to limit it to allowing them to breed for a new one, but that's like at a random chance. I think I should just allow myself to just continue using everything in the future, which means, like, this is definitely going to be the hardest generation for us. I think Gen 3 will be the hardest one for me to do everything, because the Battle Frontier is very difficult. In some ways, it is the most difficult Battle Frontier. Not always, but in some ways. And I don't have access to anything from before. Everything after this generation gets this stuff, plus, you know, it continues adding on. There is a way, there's like a fan project that lets you transfer, actually, from Gen 1 and 2 into Gen 3, but it's still not an official solution. It's still kind of like it's almost like jerry-rigged, like, transfer up in a way. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. But being able to use that Chansey from Gen 1 would be really nice. But I don't want to do, you know, I'm trying to, like, stay true to the games themselves and not play with any mods or anything like that. And that to me feels like a mod, basically. Like, you're manually modifying the games to let you transfer from an older game that couldn't connect to a newer game that now can through that. I don't know, it just doesn't feel as legit. But I mean, I don't know, at the same time, like, it would be a really cool feeling to actually have it be a continuous journey from 1 through 7 or whatever, rather than be Gen 1, Gen 2, and then those guys have to skip to Gen 7. That is, I mean, that is kind of a bummer. I think I could just karate chop for the KO, right? Yeah, buddy. Donkey Kong slapping up, dude. Big Donkey Kong fan right here. Nice crit. Beautiful crit. Yeah, this one's a level 18. We really need Queen Bee to level up more than anything else. We desperately want Twin Needle. Desperately. I don't even have Poison Sting, man. I just want Poison Sting. 15 base power Poison Sting? Sure. Sign me up, dude. I get stabbed, so now it's it's 23.5 base power, actually. It's like, yeah, that's good. Or sorry, 22.5. Oh man, it's rough out here for early game Beedrill. Because I think in Gen 1 it gets Twin Needle at level 10, right? No. No, I think it's still Fury Attack, actually. I want to find out now. Let's see. Gen 1 learn set. Beedrill learns Twin Needle at level 20. Yep. Dude, you don't even get Fury Attack at level 10 in Gen 1. You get it at level 12. So you'll have a Beedrill. If you catch a Kakuna in Gen 1, your Beedrill is still stuck using Harden for 2 additional levels. Oh my god, dude. That is just pain. That is painful. Painful. It's ugly. Yucky. Attack. Yeah, we can take this. Alright. It's nice to not worry about crits anymore. Well, for now, I should say. For now. Probably should heal in case a bird comes out and starts pecking. Anybody in chat got any Christmas plans coming up? Christmas is on a Thursday. That being said, I think I probably could stream that day. I think I probably will be home in the evening. Well, I mean, I could be. I could also just decide to hang out with my buddy, I think, probably all day. With the fam. The fram. We got a framily. Friend family. Is what we call it. Would I want to stream on Christmas, though? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. I do feel bad for not streaming on Monday, but, yeah, football, you know, guys. Had to watch the sports ball. The ball did get sportsed. The ball moved up and down. Both ways, actually. In each direction, and it was great, you know? And my team that I adore for no logical reason, they did a better job with the sports ball than the other team, and that made me happy, you know? And that's what sports is all about, is looking for joy and validation in something that you have literally no control over. It's great. It's a very healthy thing to worry about and be interested in. There's people who base their whole personalities and livelihoods around that. It's amazing. Hey! Alright, Queen Bee. You're almost there. One more level, and then you can finally Twin Needle. I'm tempted to just use the rare candy right now. I have one rare candy. I think two, actually. And it's very tempting. I feel like skipping this. But I'm going to wait, because rare candies will come in handy in the Elite Four. I do allow myself to rare candy when we're going through the Elite Four to catch up to level caps, if need be. So we really want to just hold on to those until the very end. Since this is a game where the Elite Four are all at different levels, you know. One more. You almost had it, Queen Bee. You almost had it. Tanking that karate chop, though. Don't worry, guys. We can beat the fighting dojo with this team, no problem. See, you guys are all worried about Sabrina. You guys were like, oh, can't wait to see this all-poison team fight Sabrina. Oh, man. That's good. You guys are forgetting, there's a second gym in Saffron City, okay? I'm just prepping for the fighting dojo, actually. Because the fighting dojo, actually, that's the one that gets people off guard, see? You know, fighting dojo will sneak up on you. And so now I'm ready for the fighting type fighting dojo. And then we'll be okay. Sabrina is pshaw, you know, just an afterthought. Sabrina, psychic mommy, who? I don't know her. Yeah, we're all level 19. Very close. Here we go, good damage. Oh my god, another one-hit KO. Good job, Queen Bee. I'm so proud of you. Earthy crit. How do you get scope lens in this game, actually? Let me check. Where are scope lens in Kanto? Fire red, leaf green. Scope lens does not exist in this game. Actually. Wow. Scope lens, I literally can't acquire it. I have to trade it in. That's so sad. I was just thinking about as I hit a crit fury attack, you know? Like, oh man. I would love to scope lens on these multi-hit attacks and crit more often. That'd be amazing. That'd be great. Oh my god, that's a great idea. Not in Kanto. Yeah, this item has never existed in a Kanto game. Because it's not in it's not in the Let's Go games either. And it's obviously not in Gen 1. So, yeah, that's amazing. Peck does 12 damage. I could take a crit. Alright, let's go heal just in case. Well, actually, no, let's just swap to something else that needs experience. Like this Rattata that's about to be Eradicate. Uh-oh. Nice. What other items? Oh man. Besides scope lens, what else is really good that we're not gonna get? Choice items? I bet you choice band doesn't even exist. Yeah, I bet you choice band does not exist in this game. Sure doesn't. Dude, I don't think any of the good battle items are in this game. I don't think a single one. What am I even gonna be? What are my health items even gonna be? Because I don't even have berries. You barely get any berries in this game. So what am I using as a held item then? It's like they don't even exist. What the hell? Let me think. What's a basic held item? Oh, what about like the charcoal? You know, like the type boosting. Surely the type boosting items are in this game. Charcoal. Okay, you buy that at the Rocket Game Corner. Okay. Along with, I assume, Mystic Water and the grass one. Mystic Miracle Seed. Probably. Let me see, Gen 3. Yeah, so, okay. The elemental held items for the starters are at the game corner, which, okay, fine. But what about all the other ones? Like, what about a magnet? What if I want a magnet in Fire Red Leaf Green? Where would I get that? Where would I acquire such a thing? Held by Wild Magneton. Okay. So I think we have to steal almost every held item off of a wild Pokemon if we want to use that. Alright. Which means we need Thief or Switcheroo. What other moves like swap items or steal items? I'm trying to think. Let me see. Items that affect moves. Where could I find that list? I mean, I think that might be it. Switcheroo and Thief, probably. Which I know the Mr. Mime has Switcheroo that you could trade for. Which we'd have to buy the Abra. None of the Pokemon in Kanto can learn Thief naturally. So I get one chance with the Thief TM to be able to steal all of these items. Which I do have the Thief TM already. I think it's in Mount Moon, right? Do I have Thief? Yes, I have Thief. Okay, we have to be very careful with this Thief TM, guys. This is the only way that I can access, like, the magnets, or, what else? What else is a good item that I would want? Silk Scarf? Where would I get a Silk Scarf in Kanto? Lost Cave. That's in the Super Postgame. Oh my god. They locked the Silk Scarf behind Island number 5. You have to beat so much of the game to even be able to buff your normal moves. Wait, well, isn't there Pink Bow? No, that's only in Gen 2, right? Is Pink Bow? Yeah, it's only in Gen 2. Oh my god, dude. The held item situation in this game is absolutely dire. This is so bad, I almost want to make a video about this. Like you just don't get to use any held items at all. Which, the game isn't very hard, even on a Nuzlocke, but, like, I think that is a factor that people overlook. Like, you're not gonna use any held items. The true Gen 1 experience. Dude, I bet you that's why, too. I bet you that's why. They're like, well, okay, I mean, yeah, you'll be able to trade with Ruby Sapphire, so we should allow that as well in this game, but we're not gonna put them in there. Like, you can trade them in, I guess. Maybe we'll put some in the post game for when you've earned it. But first you gotta beat this game Gen 1 rules. You know, no cheating, no silk scarfing, none of that now. Oh my god, that's crazy. Poison Barb, I'm sure, is like a wild Pokemon thing. We have all these poison types. I'd love to buff them, but I can only get that off of a wild Arbok. And guess what? Guess fucking what? Arbok is a version exclusive. It's only in Fire Red. In Leaf Green, that means I can't get a Poison Barb unless I trade it in. Oh my god. Oh my god. What other type buff would I want? Oh, let me see. Is there a list of these type enhancing held items? Here we go. Arbok is also nice for Intimidate. I think Arbok is a little underrated, yeah. What about Black Glasses? Not like we would use that because there's no dark types, lol. But, oh, the Black Glasses are actually in Rocket Hideout. Actually, I could get the Black Glasses at a reasonable point in the story, but it's the one type item where I will have no stab options to use it with. Anyway, let's learn Focus Energy and let's evolve this shitty rat, shall we? Let's get rid of Tackle. Do not press the B button. Do not press the B button. No matter what, do not press the B button. Hands off the controller. Oh my god, evolve this thing, please. It's so bad. Alright, let's update our roster on stream here. The stream layout. Hey, I timed it perfectly. Raticate is so goddamn ugly. Is that anyone's favorite Pokemon, Raticate? I mean, that's a crazy pick, right? Scary Face. Scary Face could be good, actually, for the Starmie. But it doesn't even hit 100%. You might as well Stun Spore. Right? But I think I would rather have Scary Face than Tail Whip right now. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, actually. Rat is never useful again. Yeah, like, it's good for backup for Misty. After that, like, if you teach it Dig, it can, like, we used Raticate to beat Surge in Blue. I don't know if you guys remember or if you were here for this, but, I accidentally overleveled my Diglett for Surge in Blue, and so I had to take my Dig TM, teach it to Raticate, and the Raticate won the fight for me. But after that, Rat was never useful again. So it's still, you know, Dig is like a momentary, like, last hurrah for it. Let's see, what else? I'm looking through all these held items to see if I can actually even get them or not. What about Dragon Fang? Maybe we got a Dratini. Held by Wild Dragonair. Okay, so Dragon Fang is held by Wild Dragonair. Dragonair is only in the Safari Zone. Safari Zone, we can't use Thief. So you have to randomly catch a 5% Dragonair in Safari Zone to even get the Dragon Fang without trading, I might add. That's insane. Alright, what else? What else could we maybe use as a held item, huh? All the play items don't exist. What about Hardstone? Yeah, good luck getting that in the Nuzlocke. What about Hardstone? Rock types. Okay, Wild Onyx and Wild Graveler. So we could thief it. There's 2 different targets that we could thief it off of. Those Pokemon are not version exclusive and they are pretty common. So Hardstone is a viable option. What about... We already looked at Magnet. You have to steal that off Magneton. What about Metal Coat? I always forget that it's also the Steel type buff. But I usually just use it to evolve Pokemon. In Fire Red Leaf Green... Okay, in Fire Red Leaf Green, you can either get it on Metal Coat. You can either get that on Island 5, okay? 5 Island or 7 Island in the post game. That's it. That's the only time you can get Metal Coat. Cool. Okay. We talked about Miracle Seed and Mystic Water. Never Melt Ice, right? We love buffing Ice Beams. Where do you get Never Melt Ice? Icefall Cave, which is on 4 Island. Or we can steal it off of Wild Dugong. So that's an option. Dugong is not very common, but it's not version exclusive, so at least it's an option. Let's see, what else? Is Polka Dot Bow in this game? No, it's only in Gen 2. Alright. What about the Sharp Beak? Look, with all of these birds that we're catching, wouldn't we love to have a Sharp Beak to buff all those pecks and all those gusts? Let's see, where would we get a Sharp Beak in Fire Red Leaf Green? Wild Fearow and Wild Skarmory. Okay. You do get Wild Fearows around Celadon and Fuchsia, I think. Yeah. So, okay. If you take the time to thief stuff in the wild, you could get a Sharp Beak. Rip it off the beak. Isn't that kind of messed up, right? Like, what do you mean you're stealing the Sharp Beak off of a Fearow? I mean, that's no different than mutilating rhinos for their horns, right? Like, do we understand the implication here? Is like, it's not like the Fearow can hold a separate beak. The Sharp Beak is the Fearow, and we're stealing the beak off the Fearow. Or Skarmory, I guess. These people eat Slowpoke tails. Yeah, that's true. The Pokemon world is really metal, dude. Alright, what about Silver Powder, right? What if we wanted to buff a bug type? We do have our Beedrill, right? We're going to know Twin Needle. Man, buffing Twin Needle will be really cool. What does it take to do that? We will have to steal that off of a Wild Venomoth. That's the only way to get Silver Powder. Steal it off of a Venomoth. It's kind of insane that it doesn't kill the Slowpoke. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. It's kind of weird, right? And they don't even feel the pain, apparently. I think in one of the later games... Yeah, in Scarlet Violet... No. Or is it Sword and Shield? I think it's Sword and Shield. Yeah, Sword and Shield. You can literally make curry with Slowpoke tail in it. So somehow from Gen 2 to Gen 8, we went from Team Rocket is selling Slowpoke tails, and that's really evil and really wrong, to in Gen 8, you can just feed your Pokemon Slowpoke tails. You could have a team full of Slowpokes and feed them their tails. Apparently. I don't know, that's nuts. As far as Silver Powder goes... Oh, this is hilarious. Okay. I said that you can only get Silver Powder by stealing it off of Venomoth, right? Like, okay, Venomoth, that's a Kanto Pokemon. Surely you could just get that in Kanto. Like, you don't have to wait for postgame, right? Well, the only rare, the only Venomoth in Kanto is in the Safari Zone. So it's still got the Dragonair problem. Or you can encounter Venomoth in the Berry Forest, which is part of 3 Island. So we'd still have to go to Sevi Islands for the Silver Powder. The curry items say they're fake Slowpoke meat. Are you saying they got tofu Slowpoke tails in Galar? I mean, I guess that makes sense. The Japanese causing severe environmental damage to a species of water-dwelling creature just for food flavoring? They would never. Yeah. Yeah, they're very careful about that stuff. Slowfu. Maybe if we catch a Slowpoke, we should name it that. Slowfu. The tofu. Let's see. I don't remember them saying that it was tofu, though. They just say the tails grow back fast. I told you they just let you fucking use the tails now. They just let you take the tails and feed your Pokemon the tails. So if they always grew back fast, then why is it an issue for Team Rocket to sell the tails then? Because I'll be completely honest. I never thought it was a big deal that Team Rocket was selling Slowpoke tails. I really didn't. It's a delicacy. They say that the Slowpokes don't even feel the pain. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, so what's the big deal? Like, the Slowpoke are fine. It's not like they die. You know? They're down in Slowpoke well, like, chopping tails off. Like, okay, like, maybe they could be more humane about it, but it's also not like they're dying. And I guess they agreed. They totally retconned it, and now it's totally fine to just feed your Pokemon the Slowpoke tails. Anyway, here's another thing. Fire Red does actually have a nerf. So you remember how I said that Poison Barb, I can't get Poison Barb because Arbok is only in Fire Red? It turns out that if you want Soft Sand in Fire Red Leaf Green, you can only get it in Leaf Green because you take the Soft Sand off of Sandshrews. So you actually have version exclusive held items in Fire Red Leaf Green, which is, that sounds like that seems like the only time this has ever happened. Like, I can't imagine another instance where a held item was locked behind a version, but that's exactly what I'm learning right now. So you're picking between Soft Sand and Poison Barb, actually, in Fire Red Leaf Green. In XY, they serve Slowpoke Tail. Apparently, it's a delicacy and it's delicious. You know, don't yuck. It's a cultural thing, Laura. Like, you can't look down on these cultures that you don't understand. Because they're feeding Slowpoke tails, okay? In Johto, specifically in Johto, they honor the Slowpokes. They have the whole well for the Slowpokes, right? But in Kalos, they don't give a fuck, dude. They just want to eat, you know what I'm saying? Galar as well. You know what it is? It's those damn Europeans. You know, the Europeans are actually the ones eating all of the tails and the Pokemon delicacies. In Johto, in the traditional Japanese regions, they respect the Pokemon. You know, they wanna make sure that they're safe and that their tails are attached. Kurt is a billionaire pumping out Slowpoke tail propaganda. I guess Kurt did get involved, right? He fell down and broke his back. I think the lore is that Azalea Town specifically worships Slowpoke because there was a drought and a Slowpoke just happened to show up and then the drought was gone. If I remember correctly, I think that's what it is. Like, they worship Slowpoke because they brought rain. Which, I mean, they literally could if they knew Rain Dance, but I don't think that's what happened, probably. That's crazy. Anyway, so Soft Sand is version exclusive as well. Spell Tag. If we want to buff ghost moves, which why would you do that in Gen 3? But if you want to buff ghost moves, you can steal it off of Haunter and Misdreavus. So that's Spell Tag you could get pretty early. You gotta go, Cameron. You gotta be responsible and go to bed. Proud of you, dude. Thanks for hanging out, though. Appreciate you. Yeah, please, please, please. When you like hammer down y'all's plan for next Tuesday, let me know. Usually I go into work on Tuesdays, but I could probably just leave early that day from working in office and be over there like around when you guys start hanging out. And then I'll just be there, I don't know. I doubt I'll be there like all day or as long as it'll go, but I'll be there. Yeah. Just let me know the specifics. Yeah. And no worries, man. Yeah, just get better. I'm still like a little sick. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm just a little congested. Been dealing with that. Chelsea's been dealing with it. There's a bug going around, dude. It's a bug. Maybe it's holding silver powder as well. It's making it a little stronger, huh? That'd be scary. By the way, if you want a Twisted Spoon, this is the last type boosting item I'm gonna look at, but if we want a Twisted Spoon and Fire Red Leaf Green, we have to steal it off of Abra and Kadabra. So that's one I could actually get literally right now. I don't have a Psychic type, but that is the earliest held item that we could get, I guess. Good to know. So we really have to be careful with our Thief TM. Is what I'm finding out. And then there's the incense as well. I'm sure the incense items are all in the post game because they're mainly for breeding anyway. In Gen 3, it's only the Lax incense and the Sea incense. And they're both in Lost Cave in the post game, so that's another held item that's unavailable to us. Alright, come on guys, let's get to level 20 and let's get this Misty fight. Or maybe we save Misty for next time. We could start the stream with Misty fight. I kind of like that idea, just because it's getting late and a lot of folks are having to log off. Yeah, maybe we just finish the grind up here, and then we call it. So much congestion here. Getting so much loogie. Sheesh. Oh, come on. I'm so close to Twin Needle. Oh, I'm so excited. Can Twin Needle miss, actually? I think it can. I think it's 90% accurate. But maybe it's 100. Let me find out. Twin Needle is 100. Okay. So finally Beedrill will stop missing as soon as we learn our savior move. Which is not even that good, by the way. It's still only 50 base power if both hits connect. But we got it, we got it, we got it. Level 20, Queen Bee, Twin Needle. Holy shit. Was all the pain of leveling up that Kakuna worth it, guys? Is this a Magikarp situation? I don't think it is. I mean, look at this. It's not like it's the strongest move in the world. Focus energy, though, so both hits can crit. Yeah, we got some synergy here. Queen Bee is planning something. And we have the Swarm ability. So if we get to low health, that Twin Needle might actually do some damage. Maybe. You know, you can dream. A man can dream. I can hope. Jeez. Oh boy. But we did it. Okay. And then Ivysaur... do you learn anything before Misty, like at level 20 or 21? Or do you have the best move? Like, I feel like I should have Razor Leaf by now. I'm still Vine Whipping shit like I'm a baby Bulbasaur. I feel like I should have Razor Leaf. Oh, it's at level 22. Yeah. Since I level capped at 20, I'm not going to have enough experience to know Razor Leaf for Misty, is what I'm learning. That's a shame. That's a damn shame. Unless I use a rare candy while I'm in the gym. But I don't think it's worth it. I don't think we need to. We have 2 grass types. And then Bellsprout doesn't evolve until level 25, right? Level 21, actually. Oh, okay. Okay, so we can have Weepinbell when we're inside Cerulean Gym. And if we could somehow get a Leaf Stone this early, we could have a Victory Bell already. But I don't think... Yeah, we can only buy it at Celadon. Yeah. Am I off tomorrow? No, Holmes. No, but I'll just be like messaging the sewer department about that shit that I told you about. It was basically it was kind of funny. It's kind of messed up. I understand why the lady's complaining, okay? So the deal is she said that there was a manhole in her driveway in front of her house. Okay? Which is pretty rare. Oh, you don't want to put me on my... It's not a big deal. It's on me because I didn't bother to like set like any alerts that I'm out of office or whatever. And it's not a big deal to log in or anything. If she hadn't been freaking out or like calling back multiple times to you, I didn't want her to be bugging you. I was like, I'll just wait until tomorrow, not a big deal. But she thought it was a big enough deal to call back again. So I was like, all right, fine. This lady fucking wants somebody to talk to her today. I get it. You know, she wants to be responded to. I get it. I'm not even mad at her about it, but it's just annoying. That, yeah, it ended up working out that way. But anyway, so the lady was talking about there's a manhole in my driveway. All right. I'm like, well, okay, that's pretty rare to start off with. Like, maybe she's confused. Maybe this isn't a city thing or whatever. Okay. Maybe it's something else that we don't have anything to do with. And she was like, yeah, they came out to work on it, and they've come out to work on this manhole a couple times before, but this last time, they did an awful job. Later, Alpha. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, stay warm. It's getting cold out there. Although right now it's not too bad here where I'm at. So they were like, they worked on it and they did a terrible job. They left a huge mess all around the manhole. They didn't clean up after themselves, and I'm very upset about this. And you guys need to come out and do it right. Do the job right. I'm like, all right, what's the address? And I pull it up, and I see what I think is the manhole in the driveway, but I don't see any stormwater nearby or anything, you know? I don't see anything for us. And it turns out that this is a sewer thing. and it's a sewer manhole in her driveway, which is like absolutely asinine design. Like, I don't know who thought this was a good idea, but like it was ridiculous. I don't have a hydrate redeem actually, Alpha. That's a good idea because I just drink soda, as you could see, and I should be drinking more water, especially because I'm congested. Maybe I'll set that up for next time for you, Alpha. How about that? But yeah, like they have a sewer line and a sewer manhole in her driveway. And she sent me the picture, and what happened is her driveway is concrete, right? Like most driveways. And surrounding the sewer manhole, they just put a bunch of fucking asphalt patch in and left it like that, bro. So it's just a bunch of asphalt, those hot patches or whatever, surrounding the manhole in the middle of her driveway. And she's like, y'all need to come back and fucking fix this because they've never done this before. And I was like, all right, ma'am. Yeah, you got a fair point. I'll let them know. I'll let them know. I'll send them the picture and tell them that you are not happy with what they did. Cause like it looks ridiculous. I don't know if they're gonna go back out and do anything about it, but I told her, yeah, I will let them know. Don't you worry. I'll send you the picture. How about that? I'll text it to you, just so you can see that. They took a dump in her driveway. Yeah, they did. They just dumped a bunch of what do they call it? Hot patch? Cold patch? What is it? Hot patch. Yeah, it's hot patch. Asphalt hot patching. And just alright, we're out. Man, dog. I'm so glad it's not our department though. That's the main thing. I'm like, alright. Yeah, not even in the street in front of it. In her driveway, yes. In her driveway, yes. They just fucking patched it up and called it good. Like what? Like the homeowner's not gonna notice? Like, what the hell did you do to my driveway? That's her driveway, you know? Yeah, dude. Nuts. Oh, nuts. That did 12 damage. We can take a crit. Ooh, except I got the crit. Let's go. Yeah, that's gonna make it worse, right? Yeah, with the asphalt, it's way more likely, like the hot patches are likely to expand and contract. Because it's been warm. Like, it's been kind of warm here lately. It's been like 50 degrees the past couple days. And any time now, we could definitely hit like a cold snap where we suddenly are plunging in the 20s or the teens, and that could actually damage the rest of her driveway. Now that I think about it, if it starts expanding and contracting like that, yeah. Over time, it would definitely do something to the rest of her driveway. Oh man, dude, that's nuts. That's nuts, you know. That's some old bullshit, honestly. Part of me is like, I mean, it's not that big a deal, but also like, that is your shit that they fucked with. So yeah, like have them fix it correctly, because they definitely don't plan to go out again. They really thought like, yeah, we'll just put some asphalt down. Yeah, they won't notice. They're not gonna notice this fucking hot asphalt patch in the middle of their concrete driveway. Nah, it's fine. Fuck it, let's go. Oh my god. Some people, man. Some departments. Okay. Alright, so we are at the level 4 Misty. What I really want is for this guy to have enough experience to get level 21 while we're in Misty's gym. So we're gonna edge it up to 21, but not get to 21. My rule is I walk into the gym with everything at least one level lower than the gym leader's ace. That way it reduces the ability for me to over level based off like level edging or whatever when I first start fighting. The idea is if I edge my level cap, I'm still only going to be at the same exact level as the ace and not over it. It's actually still possible to go over it with this rule. Like I did that in Whitney's gym because there's so many trainers in Whitney's gym on Gen 2 and Gen 4 for Milk Tank Lady, you know. But yeah, right now we're going to start edging. And I don't know if we're ever going to stop edging, actually. I think I might edge my whole Pokemon team, actually. Why don't we edge everyone? And just get as close as we possibly can without finishing and going over. And that way, we edge up to maximize our experience. Does that sound good? Anyway, Alpha, if you're talking about that driveway thing, you'd be surprised what people will do when they're being lazy, is what I've learned. What I've learned is you will be surprised at what workers will do when they're being lazy and they don't think anyone will notice or care. But yeah, that is the problem for sure. I mean, I'm not surprised anymore because these people, man. Yeah. Ooh, nice crit. Thank you, Ball Sprout. I'm running out of Vine Whips, though. How many do I have? 2? Okay. We all need people who will actually do the job right. Amen. Amen. But you always have to have like a system of checks and balances to make sure that people are doing the right thing. You can't trust anyone to do the right thing on their own, is what I've learned. Unfortunately, I really don't think you can count on anybody to do the right thing just because they should or want to, right? And that's just the, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, I should have asked Cameron if he's going to do karaoke. He's got a karaoke machine. He's invited me to a Christmas party. Oh, interesting. Victory Bell learns knockoff in Gen 3, which knockoff is an incredibly rare move in this generation. So I'm shocked, actually. Or no, I'm looking at the wrong generation. I am definitely looking at the wrong generation. Never mind. I was looking at Gen 9. Like, whoa, he can knock off in his learn set? That's crazy. He's not even a dark type. Not like there's any dark types anyway, but the people who don't should be fired. Well, yeah, there's also like discipline and yeah, things you can do on that front, but I think the best thing you can do is just train them from the outset on how to do the job right and how to do the right thing, you know? Workers at Walmart just standing around talking to people. Yeah, you know. And, I mean, work is hard. Even if the work itself isn't hard, it's hard to work when it's something that you have to force yourself to do. You force yourself to be there and do that. I get it. Like, it's, you know, not everybody thrives in that kind of environment, but you just gotta train them right, and you gotta tell them how to do the right thing, and make sure that they're doing the right thing, you know. Does Sweet Scent work in Gen 2 or 3? I think so, right? Outside of battle? Yeah. So I can Sweet Scent to encounter stuff. Interesting. Don't know if that'll be very useful, but yeah. There's no forcing. It's like people are there to work, not sit around and do. Yeah, I mean that's true. You know, you're gonna get paid. You gotta get paid for. You gotta do what they're asking of you. That's the agreement, right? You do what we ask of you, and then we will pay you, and that's the agreement. Yep. That's true. That's true. Here we go. Finally a Sandshrew. We can whip that guy. Whip it real good. Okay. Alright. I think we have sufficiently edged our Bellsprout. Sorry, we've edged Ballsprout. Yeah, I think it's sufficiently edged. Yes, Ballsprout evolves at 21. So we're edging it up to 21. Because really my rule says I have to be at level 20 for Misty. But we'll get it close, and then it'll be a Weeping Bell. And then we should be good for Misty. Ivysaur plus Weeping Bell, we should beat Misty with that. Thanks for hanging out, Alpha. Appreciate you coming in the chat. Yes. I'll see you on Monday. We'll be back live Monday. Yeah. So this is good. Is there any other reason really to edge the rest of the team besides getting another level up? Like, Ivysaur doesn't get a move until level 22. Raticate is level 20. I don't think it learns anything at 21. Nope. Then what about... Oh! Well, we could have a Fearow, I guess. We do have that Spearow in the box. Let's see. Mankey will get Fury Swipes at level 21. Oh, sorry, not Fury Swipes. Focus Energy. Which will be pretty good with Karate Chop, but that's not useful for Misty. Not really. Queen Bee already got Twin Needle, of course. Pidgeotto just got Whirlwind, so it's not going to get anything else for a while. Yeah. And that's it. I feel like we should replace Pidgeotto with Fearow, though. Right? Like, I mean, literally, why use Pidgeotto when you can have Fearow now? Because we want to trade for the Farfetch'd. That's right. How many chances do we have to get Farfetch'd, though? Let me see. Let's look. Let's look here. So, Fire Red, Leaf Green. I mean, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 16, 17, 18. So many chances to catch a Spearow, you guys. With no dupes clause, I'm sure we'll be forced to catch another Spearow, correct? I mean... Yeah, this is 35%. Maybe I'll have a whole team of birds. That's not a maybe, sir. That's a will do, can do. Let me see. What about here? Yeah, these are like similar odds. It's always like 35 or 40% chance at Spearow. So there is plenty of Spearow. 35 here. What about 16? We could end up getting a Firo, by the way, later on. Yeah, 30% here still. Doduo would be much nicer, though. I mean, we would rather have Doduo. What else? Route 17. That was 16 and 17. It's going to be the same, right? Oh, that's Gen 1. Here we go. Spiro's 30%. Yeah, bro, the odds that we don't get another Spiro are so freaking low. Especially considering we're going to the Sevi Islands. And Farfetch'd is not as good as Firo, right? I mean, I think we all understand that. Like, Farfetch'd is... Farfetch'd is good in Gen 1 because it gets Swords Dance. But in Gen 3... I mean, it gets Swords Dance still. It's just its stats are so bad. And it's so frail. It's gonna get Agility and Swords Dance. Knockoff is funny. But there's like no held items in the game anyway. Agility. And I can't Baton Pass this. Baton Pass is still a special move. You only get Baton Pass by getting the Shadow Farfetch'd. So... yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and just evolve the Spiro. And replace Pidgeotto. Unfortunately. Or maybe even the Mankey. It's not as good as Pidgeotto for this fight, right? Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, well. We'll end the stream on that note. I did finally start the stream on time today. Like, around 8 o'clock. So we got plenty of gaming in. What, like 3 hours? Yeah, I've been live for 3 hours and 15 minutes. Very good. Had some fun predictions. Did not get the freaking Abra. RIP. GG. We have to buy Abra if we want Mr. Mime, I think, at this point. Yep, that's it. So... we're gonna have to decide between buying the Eevee or buying the Abra and trading for Mr. Mime. We'll have to figure that out. I kind of want the Eevee, to be honest. Jolteon slaps. But thank you guys for hanging out. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I will see you guys on Monday. Hope your Christmas plans are coming together. Adios.